Yeah. Just clicked
Oh,
it.
Eh,
oh, let me hold on. Let me see if I can get you then on.
Yes.
Let me see. Uh,
Somebody's already saying hello. Oh,
hold
shoot.
on.
Sunny.
Oh wow! Somebody just said I'm so full of inaccurate information. What?
What? When?
Wow! Wait a minute. Let's see.
what you talking about?
I just saw a comment. Somebody. I don't think anyone would do this if we knew what was in their meat.
Where?
Oh, it was because I said a lot of McDonald's has MSG.
You talking about
A lot of
Courtney's
their
live?
food that because this one doctor is saying now it's just salt and pepper and it's safe for carnivore. And I'm like, most of that stuff has MSG hidden in it.
Yeah. But you talking about Courtney's live or what?
No, this was just a comment I left on a live. Sorry. You just always like get
Like,
trolley trolls. I was trying to look up stars live and then I saw somebody trolled me. That's all.
Ah,
Pardon
gotcha.
me.
oh,
Pardon me, those who are in
And
the live chat. Sorry.
hey,
another
Shawnee.
one?
I found you.
Homestead Aquarius. Welcome in. Cowboy.
Yay! Hey guys.
Hip, hip, hip.
You had the twirl the other day, no?
Oh, that was different. Yeah, that was
Am I on mute? No.
definitely reminded me of a
No.
certain one. But it was just so odd. But no, this was just where you
Well,
can
What
look
happened?
at it. Hey. Not in an actual live.
I have the sun is out.
I know, and my moon is out.
You don't know. You don't want my
Moon
moon.
was there. I.
Ooh. Hey Idaho. Hey cowgirl, hippie chick, what's up?
Maybe.
I need to return the rice.
Wow. That's an interesting name. Is
Hello,
Morbid's your
morbid.
friend?
Statistic. Paul.
Oh,
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
from Courtney's life long time ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wowie.
Cool name he
Okay.
has.
Yeah, sorry, Morbid. I'm not going to call you anything more than that, even though we joke around with all kinds of stuff. Wow. What's up? Okay.
Hey, Captain Q. I'm here ish. It seems.
I'm sorry, but
Oh, it's ball
Timmy
pythons. Okay. Hilarious. Hilarious.
Timmy is so much better than Melon.
Yeah, StreamYard's a lot
Oh, yeah.
easier. They don't have all
Yeah.
the weird stuff
Totally
going
agree.
on. Yeah, because I don't know what was going on with Al when you guys were up there and it was just you and Al. And it was
Yeah,
making this like it sounded like a cat toy, that crinkle inside of a cat toy. That's what it sounded like.
yeah. His
That
headphone are
that
clicking. You see that he took him off because
oh, is that what it
when
was?
yeah,
Okay.
when he's going with his headphone on Melon, he got problem. Anything else, he don't have any problem.
Weird. That's so strange.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the connection right into your laptop too, or your if it's loose at all, it'll do that. It'll make those weird crackles and all
No,
kinds of
his headphone are expensive. There's a game headphone.
gaming headphone. But I
Yeah,
mean, like, if he did he check the connection to make sure it was pushed in all
yeah.
the
He
way?
checked. He checked.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I wasn't there. I was putting Malachi down, and then I thought I didn't know Courtney was going to keep going because I knew she was sick. So I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah.
When I saw that they
I
were
saw
still
in the
alive, I
chat.
was like, "I feel
She
so bad."
said she said in the chat she's gonna be only for a few.
Yeah, just a
And
few minutes.
Hmm.
3 hours later.
yeah.
Good for her though.
And
She
with
needs the hours.
Yeah.
her skin
Thank you.
coloring, you could tell that she was sick. You could tell that she was ashy,
Sounds
kind
like
of
Yeah,
a.
that.
no,
You could see
because
it. Hmm.
Sounds like it's going
in
right
the
into here.
beginning, yeah, but in the beginning she had the face mask and
Oh,
she's supposed to remove it like 20 minutes later, and 50 minutes later he
mm.
realized you need to move it. So when
Oh,
she removed it, her face was red.
oh.
Oh.
Oh my.
Mm-mm-mm.
She left it on for
What was the
too
Yeah,
face mask
long.
to be around the baby? What? I missed that part. What face mask? Oh, a face
In the
mask. Like,
beginning,
for your
yes,
skin.
face mask.
I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't see her wearing a face
Oh,
mask.
Yeah.
I'm
Not
sorry.
everything is related to,
I don't know. I
not in
didn't
the
even have a hot
internet.
toddy tonight. Like, I didn't even have that. Hmm.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Maybe
So
it's the
interesting.
dairy. It's the
Maybe.
dairy that you eat.
It's the dairy. Maybe because I haven't been eating dairy. You're right. Might be making me a little loopy. Hey, Freedom, what's up?
Hey, Simply Giant Homestead. Freedom Redbird, hello. Oh, hey, you know her? She's saying hello to Mr. Bob, Yossi, Fishes and Loans.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
saw it.
Oh, we're live. Okay.
Yeah.
She changed her name from Redbird to Freedom Redbird.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's Q. Hello, Q. Oh boy, let's see.
So yesterday, Mr. Gill was very early on his live stream, and today, Corky was very early on her live stream. Am I
No,
waking up
she
late or everybody's coming live on the moment I open
actually
my eyes? Plus somebody,
It's a daylight
actually
savings
she
time.
was late because she usually go earlier in
Yeah.
this
She wasn't going to go.
day. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
She wasn't. Yeah.
It's a daylight savings time here
That,
in the States. That's
yeah.
why everything is 1 hour earlier than normal. I don't know if your countries have daylight savings time or not.
And
uh,
not yet.
I don't
Mhm.
know. I guess because what happens
We're
is when
supposed
you
to change at the 24th.
the
Hmm.
equinox, yeah, March 21st. Yes.
This
Yeah.
spring.
So
Yeah.
what's happening is, let's say that you have um, scheduled a live stream at
Mm-hmm.
10 p.m. your time, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it will be around somewhere around 8 a.m. today.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go live again tomorrow, at the same time at 10 p.m., but it's going to be 8:30 for me. Yesterday it was 8, today it was 8:30.
Yeah.
So it keeps
Weird.
on changing, yeah, every other day, half an hour late or half an
Because
hour early.
we change our time. That's why.
Yeah,
Because
because you
we do
change
it.
your
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
get it. Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
messing up. Seriously, it's messing up so many things.
Because on Sunday when
Oh,
Courtney went live, usually for me it's 6 a.m. on
Mm-hmm.
Sunday when she go live at
Yeah.
11. But last Sunday it was 5 a.m. for me.
yeah.
Oh, I wonder if them like whoever designed that over here did it to just screw with the other countries in the financial market.
Might
Could be.
be.
Could be. Mhm.
Let's just mess with them. It's terrible.
Maybe.
Oh, cute's tired.
Seriously, so
Yeah,
tired.
it's originally designed from back when the U.S. population was farmers,
Well,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
and now it's
it
like
Like
was
stay longer.
designed to
mhm,
have another hour of sunlight.
daylight. Yeah, yeah. But now it's like most of the population is like, we're
Yeah.
not all farmers anymore. Why
Yeah.
are we
Yeah.
still
Right.
I,
doing this? I think the
yeah.
state of Arizona refuses to comply. They just no, we're not doing it. And so
Oh, really? We can all move
yeah,
to Arizona, but
mm-hmm,
That's
now they
good.
have other problems there. So,
mm-hmm.
I know. Yeah, it is dumb. Chickens, they get at the same time. Yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
birds always, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
birds
Yeah, they
are
don't
always
care.
up at crack of dawn, though. Like
mm-hmm.
our parrots were like that. Even if you would cover them, they could hear other birds
Yes,
outside, and they would start
mm-hmm.
calling too.
Yeah. That's one thing I do like the time of
Mhm.
day. Occasionally, I'll be up before the sun rises in the summer, and I can sit
Mhm.
outside and I can hear the birds in the trees before the sun comes up. They're sitting
Mhm.
there talking to you. You still there,
Mhm.
hon? Yeah, I'm here, mama. You know, yeah, yeah. Just sit there and very quietly. Oh
Yeah, I love
man,
it.
that's so sweet. You know.
Yeah, I like hearing them do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not up that early anymore unless I sleep, don't go to sleep.
yeah. Here they start at 4 a.m. to
Yeah.
chop, chop, chop.
They're cute
Mm-hmm.
the way they do talk to each other, though.
And little clicks and
Mm-hmm.
whistles and
They'll do
yeah,
the
little
parallel
Very
whispers.
cute.
would do that.
Mm-hmm.
Q is going.
Down the street there's some roosters, and boy, when the
Yep.
chicken oh
Yeah,
wow.
right. Idaho, they go with the sun. They don't necessarily go with the time. They go with,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
crack of dawn. As soon as they have light outside, they're out there. And I'm the
Yeah.
opposite. I was staying out until it was
Mhm.
down. That's when I
Well,
came
here
back
they
up.
start before the light.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them will. Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like usually they get outside, start stuff
Yeah,
outside.
1 hour before the light they start.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow. I remember like here
It
we
is. Yeah, Idaho. Yeah.
here people hire people to do the lawn, and the HOA actually has to put rules on it so they don't come at like 7 o'clock in the morning and wake people up on Saturdays and things like that when people
Oh
are.
Yeah.
yeah.
Seriously. Yeah.
But 8:30 is, I think the earliest they're allowed to come, and that's also to work with them because it just gets so stinking hot here.
Yeah,
So I
but
imagine.
here we don't have this problem. They're not allowed to work on Saturday.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's a
We used to
Sabbath.
have that with Sunday in the States. Sunday, a lot of stuff was still closed. People
It was.
didn't, people
was.
didn't work on Sunday, and that's changed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I'm gonna go buy a garden hose.
Are you shopping online, Mr. Bar?
Yeah, Amazon.
Oh, I saw one of
Uh-huh.
those IBC totes, and I have the rain barrel, but because the rain barrel still isn't set up, I was talking to my husband about the rain barrel today. Like, I really want to get that set up this year. I was really kind of eyeing the IBC tote. I was like, okay, well, maybe since we haven't had the other one set up, maybe I should just get one of them. But it'll be
Mhm.
huge in my yard, my little yard.
You cannot put it on the roof or something?
No, not here. No,
It's
no,
gotta
it
go
comes
down.
down off the roof into,
Yeah.
yeah.
Here we have a concrete roof, so
Yeah, if you have a flat roof,
Mhm.
maybe you could do it. You don't want flat roofs in Florida here with our
Snow.
rains that we get,
Yeah.
during
gotcha.
the summertime.
Bye, Simply Jan. Take care. Thank you.
Here the
That's awesome,
system
Shawnee.
is completely different because we have like a 4-story building
Mm-hmm.
and the roof is having like a low spot that all
Yep.
the wind come down
Yeah.
and go down all 4 floor and then to the grass,
Yep.
basically.
Yeah.
They try to do that here, and for some reason, it always ends up with leaks. Basically, is what my dad said. Like in Florida, not to get one because you just don't know who's working on the roofs here and
Yeah,
if they're sober. Basically,
gotcha.
So you
True.
don't have
True.
any apartments built with concrete and has a roof?
yeah, we do. I don't know if they're, just
Commercial.
more
Only
strict.
commercial building. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if the commercial building is like more strict and they have more inspections, but he just really was against it because we had what happened was with our old house, we had a regular pitched roof and then they had put on a patio, and the patio part, the covering was flat. And my father for years kept having problems because of the way they did it. It would,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, the
So
biggest problem in Florida is the tornadoes, the
hurricanes,
hurricanes.
the hurricanes, yeah, it is.
Here we don't have that problem.
No,
Mhm.
no. Yeah, and we get the monsoon like rains like with those hurricanes too. It comes
Oh,
down really hard and heavy.
visiting my grandmother, I'll verify that. She lived in Kissimmee. No,
Mhm.
man. We were shocked at the rain in Florida.
Bye,
Yeah.
Freedom.
That's why it's so funny with people driving on the road in the rain. It's like, that's nothing. Like,
Mhm.
you don't need to slow down for that. Like, it's fine.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. right? It comes down in sheets, doesn't it, Bob?
Yes,
Down
it
here.
does. Oh boy, it's you. If you feel one raindrop in Florida, you better get under cover. One raindrop,
Yes.
because here it comes. Look out.
Yeah. Especially during summers, it'll come down in walls. It's really weird.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just like a wall of water.
Yeah, I saw a video from Florida that one man was driving with his car, and
Mhm.
then it's raining, and then you see that big wall, and it
Mhm.
past the wall, and it's sunny,
Mhm.
dry,
Mhm.
completely
Yep.
dry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You have
Mhm.
this wall in the
Mhm.
middle of the wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm. True.
Yep.
True.
That freaked me out too, coming from California when I was a kid, and it would be raining on one side of our like over at my house. It's raining. The neighbors, it's all sunshine.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on here? That's so weird.
Welcome to the tropics, honey.
Yep. So bizarre.
Mhm.
Yeah, Shawnee, I would. Yeah, you kind of want to. I can get that. That's get the water
Don't you
test
have
coming out of it. I'm not drinking it. I'm going to use it for my plants, so it'll filter down through the.
Yeah.
don't you have like a machine to do that instead of using testing strips all the time?
I believe they do, but those aren't cheap. I don't think to test your water
No,
like that.
Okay.
they not.
That's the same thing with you can go supposedly and pay for a report from your city to know what's in your city water, so you can get filtered
Oh,
according to what's in your city water. So you're filtering out the right stuff.
yeah.
Hmm.
Well, they don't want to know that, so they gonna charge you
Hmm.
big money to do it.
Mm.
Yeah. But I mean, for her, Shawnee, I would, yeah. I don't know if you can get it tested other than just the testing strips. I'm not sure. Yeah, all I have is a Brita, and I know that's not going to do crap. I got to kind of
Not really.
up my game.
Oh,
The filter breeder is based on coal.
Yeah. Zero
char-
water so far has been the best one, but because it is the best one, it takes a really long time to filter through their filters.
mm.
Yeah.
But I have one of them.
Yeah, I remember that about Florida as well. Is the water, the drinking water there was whoa. Ugh.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
especially in the middle where you were in Kissimmee is,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
egg water. There's a lot of sulfur in the water up there.
Uh-huh. Great deal.
Ugh.
It's really that.
I would
And
say that's
go ahead.
the benefit of living in Washington State with all the constant rain is our drinking water is amazing. You don't
Mhm.
need a hard water filter. It's wonderful, you know.
Yeah. And your elevation, because we're
Mm-hmm.
right on our
Mm-hmm.
groundwater. We're right on the aquifer. So
Mm-hmm.
there's not much for it to come up through and filter out of.
Yeah.
It's just ugh. Oh, dipstick. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I have the pH level one. And I have the like particles. Like so you can tell how many particles are in your water, but I don't know what exactly is in the water.
Did you plan to go live today, fishes,
No.
or
Wednesday's not
tomorrow?
mine.
Today is
Friday.
what?
Friday is mine.
What day?
Tomorrow is Thursday. That's Courtney's Turds Day.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then Friday she does the canning with Rebel Canner, the blue ribbon canning at 12.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
And then
that is
I
on
do
next week.
after
Huh?
Gil, I go.
Okay.
And Josh is all over the place right now too. He's going to be going live at different times because he's getting his hours. Like,
Who-
but
That
he's
Dana
working a
and
lot
Josh?
too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Turner Josh. We got to help him get his hours.
Yeah. Every time he's live, I'm missing it because I'm busy doing
Yeah.
something.
Well, I have a hard time too with anything that's in that time period of when Theron comes home because he's only home. My husband will come in at either 5:15 or 6:15. It depends on the day. And then he's in bed by 8:30. And there's plenty of stuff to do in between to get done
Yeah.
around the house with
Mm.
both of us, with both of us doing different jobs around the house. So it goes really fast. So I'm trying not to like be on and be respectful of him. I just feel bad because I miss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
because it is Thursday today. So
mhm.
people who have planned on Wednesday. So
Yeah,
this.
it's now Thursday. It just turned Thursday on mine, 12:15 a.m.
Well, for me and Star, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, you guys are already in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So unless you actually schedule stuff, I cannot see my timing on YouTube. Did
Oh,
you schedule the live stream yet, Fisher?
no. I didn't. I never usually do it like a day out because sometimes it kicks it out on me.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to try though. I didn't know that about my, friends that are not within the US
Mm,
that they need that like
yeah,
extra heads
it will
up.
be good if you do that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I miss Yosi because his Sabbath is that time. That's his Sabbath time when I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
on.
And also it goes live, and I don't get the notification sometimes, and I don't know when it goes live. So if you schedule, then I can actually join.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
Sean,
If I
okay.
go live is only on Saturday night.
your Saturday night, right? No, for us
Yeah,
it's the
sometimes.
same night.
Yeah,
Same night.
sometimes he's doing Saturday night.
Okay. So
Yeah.
same time,
Which
same
is
day.
hard for me to go late because then Theron's at church early in the morning, and if Malachi wakes up,
Yeah.
mm,
But
which was
you go to church
happening.
on Sundays, right?
He does. I don't right now because it seems like every time we take Malachi, he gets sick. Plus, he's sick now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's kind of like going to school. It's like he
Yeah,
picked, but he's
proximity.
around. Yeah.
Yeah. Shawnee, we don't have a lot of homeschooling in India because the generation has to change completely. Like, for example, people who are like 10 years older than me have parents who have been not literate in the sense they haven't got in even primary school education, so they cannot do homeschooling. But people of my age and younger than me who have children, they can if they want to, but they don't choose to because I guess it's too much for them, like something like that, because everybody has to work in the family to pay the bills.
Mm-hmm.
So no time for homeschooling. It's like they'll find a school on purpose to see if they start the school at 5 in the morning and leave your kid at home at 10 or 11 in the night. So the whole day they get occupied. And sometimes the kids actually stay back in hostels and wake up in the morning to study. They sometimes they don't see their parents for months and all. It's messed up. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
Hey, yeah,
that's
Mr.
similar to Philippines too, Star. Yeah, where everyone has to work and bring in income, or else you're going to go hungry. You cannot miss a
Exactly.
day of work. You cannot miss
Yeah.
one day of work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know the mountain people there in
Mhm.
Mindanao. Many of them have no education at all because the school is too far away and there's no
Yeah.
transportation. You know,
Hmm.
so they're going to be field workers working in the pineapple fields and everything else, and there is just no choice. That's it. You know, it's a shame.
Yeah, it
Really,
is.
it is. It's a shame.
All right. I
Like
had to get a cough drop.
the amount of time they want to spend on sitting at school and learning stuff, they can earn, do some work and earn. So that's how they
Hmm.
actually think,
Hmm.
Yeah.
which is actually a fact also. But in the long term, you'll be not educated and you may not get a job that actually pays you higher for lesser time that you work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Sounds like
that's
India is much like the Philippines as well.
yeah, it is
Very, very
actually.
much. Yeah.
Sorry, Gair. I it was not this live was not planned. Once Corky finished, I thought, okay, let's
Well,
do a live
thanks.
stream so everybody
Thanks for
gets.
this live, Star.
Yeah.
I like sitting here chit chatting with my friends. You know.
Thank you, Mr. Bob and Fishes. Yossi to coming
Appreciate
here.
it.
Hey, Shadow Scout. If you guys want to come up, I can actually post a link for 2 minutes. You can remove that.
Just make sure you make everybody show their faces.
Yeah.
because Gil got somebody who was faking one of our channels.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
They do that.
Again? I mean,
No,
one
no,
more.
no. Just it happened that one time, but it was bad enough to remember for ages.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay.
You want to come up here, Shadow?
No,
Shawnee, you can also come up. I know that. I
nothing
know you
worse than
don't do live streams, but if you want to come up, you can actually.
nothing worse than blowing it up because you get nervous too. Poor Gil. It was like he blew it up big, even for a second. His fish
Yeah.
was fumbling, trying to get rid of it.
Cannot forget that. Yeah.
It's like,
But
oh, so
but it's supposed to be calm on
Mhm.
that type of.
that
Hey,
was so
Shadow.
funny.
Hey, Shadow. Good
Came
morning.
up
Hi,
out of your
Shadow.
head,
Good
Yossi.
morning.
Good morning.
If,
I'm
good morning.
cooking.
Oh,
Hey,
what
Garden
you
State
eating?
Gardener. He says we're
I'm
both.
cooking
Oh,
rice
GSG and me either. Gosh.
Okay.
rice with lentils.
Be
Oh,
right
rice with
back.
lentils.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put a bunch of
Dave, are you
spices
coming?
in my rice.
Was it rice that he showed us?
No, that was lentils. He said rice with lentils. He's gonna make.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That is an Israeli
Yes,
dish
oh,
called
oh,
maljadwa.
poor baby. How's he doing, Shawnee? I remember you told us about it. I'm
Crying needle.
surprised he's. Was it out? I guess it was outpatient, Shawnee. Oh, poor little stuff.
Oh, so sorry to hear that. Hope he heals faster.
I need to do that too, Shawnee. I'm gonna make a meal plan. I did. I like juice the heck out of stuff today. Like I had a huge thing of juice, so I got in
Garden
my.
State Gardener, you are also welcome. Sorry, go ahead, Fish.
No, it's okay. I was just saying I juiced a lot of fruits and vegetables. And Malachi likes to play with the juicer. Like he likes to put the carrots in and stuff. Hey, Denise.
Hello, Green Granny too. Denise Pastel.
Mhm.
I like to say her name. It's really long.
I'm just cleaning my pruning tools here, guys.
I've seen the second tree as well, Mr. God. Only the picture. I haven't posted any video of it.
Well, that bonsai tree? Yeah.
Yeah, the bonsai tree. Yeah.
I started on the one next to it today. And
Yossi, you might have to mute the chopping.
it's very loud,
It's
brother.
super loud. I love you.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I could have done that, but yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, the spruce and fir and pine, they're full of pitch. And that's what all this stuff is. It's on my pruning shears. I'm pretty religious about cleaning and oiling my tools. I never neglect them. Just take care of
Yeah.
it right away. After every day, clean them, you know.
hmm I saw the wildest thing about garden tools. And the guy's been around forever doing like permaculture and everything. I can't think of his name.
hmm
Oh, again. He is whey. He soaked his rusted tool in whey, like milk, the milk and whey, like the whey
Mhm.
for making. Okay. Wanted to make sure everybody was on the same page. And sure enough, it ate off the rust.
Rust?
Yes.
Wow.
I was like,
Vinegar will do that too.
yeah.
Huh?
But would whey
Really?
be gentler like than a vinegar?
Probably. I'm sure it would be. Yeah.
That's probably why he did it.
That's
Is
really
maybe
cool.
because it was a gentler way to eat it off.
Mhm. That parang of yours, Carol. I was
Yeah.
thinking that machete that you got.
Yeah, that's
That's
a bad shape.
that's actually not rust. That's etching.
It is etched. The whole blade is etched, but it has like
Mm.
rust on it.
Oh, and open it up to let the rust get in there and start. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, they didn't like buff it too
Mhm.
well. It's very rough.
Mhm.
Very rough off the
Mhm.
machine.
Mhm.
So yeah, I was watching a guy though do Japanese knives and swords, and how he did it was actually wet sandpaper, all different.
Okay.
levels.
Mhm.
And I was like, yeah, maybe if I can sit down and actually, and he laid it on a towel so it's not moving while he's
Okay.
doing it.
hmm
I was going to test it on a spot to see if that would work, but I don't. Then it went out the back door until you just mentioned it again.
Yeah, yeah.
I keep
It's
forgetting that I need to do that. It's going to be like nothing left. I'll remove it and it'll just turn to dust out of the box.
Yeah,
Right? Just rust dust.
especially the humidity there in Florida.
Right?
Oh boy.
I'm not keeping it outside though. It stays inside. That's why it's because I used it that one time and all those grooves kept it.
Heathen, heathen, leaving your tools outside. Get on your
Never.
face and give me 25.
Yes, I know.
25 push
Here. I won't make it
Oh.
past 3. I would have to film myself doing them against the wall and pretend like it was the wall,
Pretend.
like the floor. Oh,
I've seen people doing that on YouTube. That's it, hilarious.
oh, Shawnee, I
Johnny,
pray that
so
he
sorry
feels.
to hear that about your kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it sounds like they did the less invasive, which is wonderful. That's good.
Yeah.
I know, right, Shawnee? Isn't it making you feel guilty about your tools? I was looking at my what's that? The fork for like digging. It's the thicker fork for like you dig up potatoes with it and things like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was already rusting. But those do stay outside or even in my garage will get humidity. I don't have a interior tool place that's air conditioned.
I think that was my military experience and others' experiences,
Mm-hmm.
especially the military. When you get done with your tools,
Yeah.
clean it. Every day.
Mm-hmm. My dad's were always like his garage might have been a mess, but his tools were always in great condition.
Mm-hmm.
And he had some really old tools too that were still in really great condition. So yeah, I would say military. I'd agree with you there. Definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I know that everything the Air Force had was always in mint condition,
Mhm.
spick and span, spotlessly clean. Everything. Well, it does pay off in the long run because while you're cleaning it, you also see defects, things that are going wrong that you need to get attention.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say something about one of his things that he took care of. Oh, his brushes. He used to have those Purdy brushes. They were immaculate, even though the man used them. I still have no idea how he always got it out of the ferrule. I could never get it out of the ferrule of the brush like he could. Could never do it. Because if you soak them for too long, it'll remove the glue too from the ferrule, and you wasted a brush.
Mm-hmm.
But it was funny because he hated to paint. I loved to paint, but I hated to clean. And then one time I would hand it to him, like I would do the painting and let him clean up. And he's like, "Well, that was one of the reasons I don't like to paint. It's the cleaning."
It's the what kind of brush? I get the cheapest brushes possible. They're not for art. They're for shop and
Yeah, the shop brushes. Yeah.
I have an example around here somewhere, but
Mhm.
yeah, that's nowadays I just throw it. I used to keep all the solvents and try to clean it and on now. It's like a $1 brush. Throw it, man.
Yeah, my brother and sister-in-law, who are quite wealthy, thought it was kind of extreme that I kept cleaning my dad's brush. And I was like, yeah, but he gets them so clean. It's okay, Carol. You can stop. You've really given it your all.
Yeah.
I'm like, but this present is for Dad. We're doing his garage for him. I don't want to leave him with a dirty brush. We'll buy him a new one if it's that bad. Don't worry.
The last amount of painting I did was at the house over in Mindanao, and the only paint I could get there was enamel, and yeah, that's the only thing I could get made by Boysen brand of paint, and yeah, my brother-in-law brought me over some solvent, and I went through the process of taking a brush and
Letting it sit. Pain in the butt. Yeah.
In one of the boxes of stuff I sent, I bought a box of 40 of those $1 brushes
Mm-hmm.
and put it in the box, shipped
Yeah.
it.
Yep. It's funny because you can get some good brushes. Like I was finding some good ones at the Dollar Tree. I mean, better than the chip brushes.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you look around, Walmart has some pretty good ones for doing because I used to love to edge walls and do molding. I can't do any of that now. I probably would be terrible at it. But yeah, I used to be really good and had all those kind of brushes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
But
you, Adventures. Thank you for coming
yeah,
in.
that was sweet, Outdoor Eagle.
You can go
Compelled.
ahead and sleep now. Go sleep.
Felt compelled. I love it. Felt compelled to support.
Yeah, I found a rhythm that I had to get into painting
Okay, Idaho.
the outdoor gate
Next
and
time.
railing
Mm-hmm.
is in the start in the late morning,
Mm-hmm.
and then I've got to finish in the late afternoon. I have to because it's every night it rains there. Just before
Oh,
dark,
so
it
it has
starts
time to
raining.
dry. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And it was hard because the weather is so hot there. The paint doesn't want to firm up so
Yep.
it's like, okay, I gotta go out there.
Yep. I know what that's like here in summertime. If you paint stuff, sometimes it remains tacky. Like if you've got the windows all open and it's one of those humid, kind of rainy days on the outside, it'll remain tacky inside if you're using certain paints.
Yeah, that enamel takes a long time for it to set up, but
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty just sturdy stuff.
But not on brushes though. For some reason, it sets up right away.
I know. That's why underneath all the railing and stuff, I got little splatters of paint. And then after a while, I was down there cleaning it up, and I went, "Oh, the hell with it, man!"
Oh, never got finished.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I still got a lot left to do at the house, so.
Is Made of Rubber your friend? Star?
No. I
Hmm.
never saw him, I guess. Him or her. Did I
Interesting.
see you anytime? Do you know me? Made of
Made
rubber.
of rubber.
Do we know you with that comment there, Mr. Made of Rubber?
He might be
Because I was
unhealthy.
sticking my tongue out.
He might not be quite right in his head.
He may be an
Made of
unhealthy
rubber.
individual.
What do you mean made of rubber?
Who knows? I don't know. I'm not sure if I really want to find out.
I want to find out.
It's Sixer Poop.
Yeah, he doesn't have any friends.
Are you my friend?
I don't think so.
I think he wants you to be.
Yeah, he wants us all to be his friend with a name like that and telling us to lick something. I'm not sure.
He wants to show something special on his camera.
Yes, please do not let him up on your panel, Star.
Put that away. We've all seen one of those before.
Yeah. We just saw a clam today that looks just like it, so we're just not impressed. Like, if the clam can whip one out bigger.
Well, Bob, you and I was in the army showering with a bunch of people.
Yeah. No big deal. Yeah.
Showering with a bunch of people. Okay. Can somebody take out Made of Rubber? There are a lot of outriders here.
Where do you want me to take him out?
Hey, I have a garden now. I got a shovel in the shed, and I could take him out in my garden, and he can stick around.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, too funny. Good job.
Some horny kid and decide to go on live streams and.
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of that probably.
Yeah.
When this certain thing, this gardening collaboration that Homestead Aquarius and Lloyd does, it like pulls the trolls out of every corner of YouTube.
Oh boy.
Especially the other.
Yeah, especially another group that's jealous.
Yeah.
Oh, they do that, huh?
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah,
It's like middle school.
it is.
It is, Star.
Yeah.
Sometimes I look at people and things they do and say, it's like, did this person ever grow up, or he's stuck somewhere?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Right after I retired, I used to go to Cam Frog, and that's an international chat program. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy,
Yeah.
oh boy, yeah,
After you said about that the other day, I went
hmm
and looked inside. Oh my goodness.
yeah, yeah,
People have
I,
so much of time to talk about.
yeah.
I mean, somewhere
Yes, it
most
can
people are
get like
shirtless.
middle school. Hmm.
Hmm.
Why people are shirtless? I don't understand. I,
I don't.
I don't want to see people without shirt. It's like what?
Tell me about it. I live in Florida, and just men think because they're men, it's okay. But really, we don't want to see that either. Some of you,
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
we
Yeah, I
don't.
mean,
I don't want to
unless
see if
you
your
have like
nipples are
you look like
pierced. Thank you.
uh, still, it's awkward.
Mhm. Yes, it can get awkward.
Yeah, I did find a few decent people to talk to. Really, some decent people on. But the amount of bigotry I ran into
Mm.
because I'm from the U.S. Oh my God, the Europeans, they would go crazy. It's all your fault. It's all I mean, really, they would go crazy. And I think that I think it was right around the time of the Donald, somewhere in there,
Mm.
and you know, like what? Like I got something to
They
do with
had their
that?
own. They had Boris. Boris was
Yeah,
like the English version,
yeah.
I thought, of
Yeah.
him.
And a lot of
Even
it
the hair.
was the British. The British just would go off on me because I'm an American, and you know,
I don't know. I have a good time with the British. Maybe it's just a male female thing, though.
yeah,
No, it depends how drunk you are.
that
Oh,
too.
true. That too.
Hmm. Hmm.
You mean me,
Don't
Yusuf?
say anything
Which one?
about
Mm.
Me and my hot toddies?
I did find some really good British, very
Maybe.
good, but oh boy, they would go crazy on me because I'm from the States. Like, what the heck? Do you think I got something to do with that? I got nothing to do with that.
Well, if they get really fresh, just tell them their Cadbury chocolate sucks. Because they always tell us, your Hershey's chocolate is disgusting. Like,
Oh
Yeah.
wait,
Mm-hmm.
Cadbury is
I
from
didn't invent it, but okay.
Yeah. Well, if
Cadbury
you
is
don't,
from Britain. I didn't know that. I did
what's that?
not know that.
What's that?
What?
Cadbury chocolate.
They have a lot more Cadbury products than we do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We have that too in India. Everything is Cadbury here. Cadbury
Mm-hmm.
cocoa powder, Cadbury chocolates,
Yep.
Cadbury that, Cadbury this.
Mm-hmm.
Hershey's, you'll only get in special stores like
Mm-hmm.
a guy who can import stuff from
Yeah.
USA. He
Oh.
And
only.
really, I agree with them. It's not worth it if you've got Swiss chocolate that you can get your hands on. If you've got other
Well,
forms
here
of
in Israel,
chocolate,
we have
even
our
Italian
own
chocolate.
product.
Yeah.
Everything is made in Israel.
It's made
Yeah.
in Israel. Yeah.
Well, you
Ah.
guys can't mess around too much. They might throw something in extra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
Fishes.
has happened.
Fishes.
Hmm.
If it goes to Israel, which has happened. I remember
Yeah.
in the 70s there were some oranges being imported into Israel, and somebody was poisoning them just
Yeah.
because the customer was in Israel. I'm like, oh my God,
Yeah.
come on.
There was
Horrible.
some guy that was putting his blood, and his
Oh
blood was infected with HIV.
Oh,
my
nice,
gosh. And
nice.
putting
Oh
them
yeah,
in
I
the
heard about that.
oranges?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, nice, nice.
And that had to
Even
be
in
the 80s
Coca-Cola.
because we didn't have HIV and AIDS until the
Yeah,
80s.
there it
80s,
is.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It will
Wilson's
happen
tea.
more than once. Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
What do you mean by Wilson's team? Garden State Garden. Is
I'm
that the
sure
third
I'm
team?
sure
I don't know.
Mossad probably took care of him.
Yeah.
Gave him a little injection.
Third team, right?
With
No, I don't think so.
some metal.
Well, think about it. He was a man
He was a war
that
crime.
was um, living in Gaza,
Oh,
but he had all the paperwork and he can go wherever he wants. Like, let me explain like that. They're not gonna close you in a city
yeah.
if you don't have a pass. If you
Okay.
don't have a pass, if you don't
Mhm.
show that you are a terrorist, they're
Yeah.
gonna let you go wherever you want to go.
They have to catch you,
So
just like here. They have to catch you in your crime.
yeah,
Oh,
or at least
Wow.
suspect you of one. So we got the privilege to go all over the world. He go to Iran, then to Syria,
Oh my
then
gosh.
to South Africa, if I'm not mistaken, and
So they,
then to the place that they imported the oranges from.
Cool.
wow. Wow.
Some
They,
guy
prob-
in the 80s,
they
uh,
probably had to like trace all his places where he
yeah,
was to see if he did it
he
again. If he
tried.
was,
He tried to like do stuff to not be so suspicious, but he,
hmm
he couldn't.
Yeah, no. Massage everywhere.
little
Yeah.
You see,
weeding,
Oh,
weeding and
I
grass.
nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
how do you say that? Like
like a
Skype?
scythe, like a
Scythe,
scythe. Yeah, yeah.
side.
but sharper,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Looks sharper.
Well, it is sharp, but it's got a lacquer over it. It's
Beautiful.
Japanese,
It's
so
beautiful.
hmm I
I like
I
that.
know
customized
the
the
movie. I
wooden
saw.
handle. I made the I had to customize the wooden
Ooh,
handle. So
nice, Bob.
I didn't know it was a volleyball. Nobody told me that.
I wish I could like go to Bob's shop class. Like just learn from Bob.
yeah,
Where are you going? I'm going to Bob's shop class today. I'm going to learn how to make handles for my knives.
hmm
Yeah, I don't think you want to go there. His shop is on the basement.
yeah.
Yeah, not that one. Yeah, no.
Okay, and when the door locks and the click, okay, tool lessons are over. Today we're going to learn about something different, boys and girls.
Popsicles.
Yeah, popsicles. Yeah,
What?
Popsicles. Bobsicles. Love
just
Popsicle.
Bobsicles.
no, just lean way into that freezer. Just bend over there and just.
I'm good. I'm diabetic. I gotta get out of here. Oh my goodness.
So, Fishes, did you know about this third team?
Mhm. Yes, Gardner Josh is on Wilson's team.
Oh, okay. Because Wilson is a volleyball, and how can he run
Hmm
stuff? So I was
Yeah,
thinking,
I might have one of his. I might have one of his
what's
illegitimate
happening? What's
children.
Stop,
happening?
you're too serious. You need to listen up. Listen up.
No, see,
Loosen up.
He
people
didn't know.
were
I
like,
don't think.
when I said, "Is it not a football?" and they were not correcting me about
Yeah, this might
those
be.
are there is a person behind the ball, but
We're
no.
trying.
Instead of
We're
that, they're
trying
talking
to.
about volleyball. I was like,
Yep.
okay, oh my goodness.
Oh, I can't get her
Thank you.
blower up. We're trying to decide if he left a child behind when he was traveling through Indonesia, because
Who's
Wilson
that?
was near it also.
Who's that?
It's a ball. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What?
Was Wilson?
Well,
I thought
looks like
Wilson was
Wilson.
a. I thought Wilson was a soccer ball. He's a volleyball.
Yeah, that's what I said. Football. Yeah, the soccer
Yeah,
ball. Football. Yeah.
Hey, hit the mom could have been a volleyball.
that's true.
Just
Could have
don't
been one
know.
of
An
those.
Indonesian volleyball.
Could have been one of them hot, sweaty
Mhm.
Indonesian
You
nights. You never
know,
know.
first of
Yeah.
all,
Oh
you
my
know the
goodness.
Hey,
original
John.
Wilson from the movie.
With the
Isn't it
handprint.
so?
Yeah, he was a volleyball.
Yes. See? Yeah. I've never looked at Homestead Aquarius's Wilson that close to determine where he
No, he's
comes. I've just
respectable.
always accepted him as he is. I never judged him for his leathery exterior.
Yeah, but yes, he's respectable. Yeah.
That could go all directions
What,
right there.
what ball do we have, Homestead Aquarius? Is it a volleyball or a soccer ball?
Can I see your ball?
Well, I can tell you that
Wilson
Very
it
sharp.
has onions.
skin.
from
Okay, there you go. He
Mhm,
mhm.
identifies as a soccer ball, not a volleyball. Thank you.
Soccer ball. Okay.
Yeah, but we're talking about the original
Mm.
from the movie.
Oh, from the movie.
Oh, the
Oh, okay.
movie. That movie is
Wilson.
ridiculous. I saw that movie. There are so many coconuts on the tree, and you know how much water he wasted? He could have
Yeah.
drank the water. It's like bashing the stuff on the ground, and I also did that. I don't lose water. Yeah,
Hmm.
Well, it's a movie. What do you
Yeah.
expect?
yeah, I mean, it was a movie made by people who never went on an island, lived on an island. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
very silly,
Yeah.
very, very silly.
Didn't know anything about digging a hole and let the water
Exactly.
pool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what? What is this mockery?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That just shows that a lot of people who've never been in any education,
Yeah,
they're
and they still
helpless.
talk about it. Yeah.
Well, like so many people who grew up in big cities and never left, they're helpless. And
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah, this is sharp. This is nice and sharp. Yeah, it's supposed to be for weeding and cutting grass a little bit and things like that. So we'll test it
Yeah.
out.
Wilson says there Wally wall with Wilson face on it. What does it mean? God is great. God, I didn't get that.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness,
Mhm. Oh yeah, they do. You're right. That's probably where I got it from too. Garden State Gardener. Wilson does. It's a yeah. They sell the volleyball with the face from the movie on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
really?
okay. I didn't know that.
That movie was so long ago. I didn't think it was any popular still. Or yeah, well, it's their
Well,
trademark.
it is.
So,
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mhm,
yeah. It's like a cross promotional thing when they do it. I bet
mhm.
they probably pay him a little bit to keep that alive.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, homestead aquarius. It's weird that you say that because yeah, I was outside and I saw a bunch of various different types of balls in our canal.
What?
Just like
What?
random
Really.
playing balls, like, different sport balls.
Huh.
Maybe because I don't know, kids are staying home. Not sure.
The wind, maybe.
Oh, he said volleyball, but he identifies as a soccer ball. Okay, because he likes to get kicked around a little bit.
He identifies as. Yeah. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Oh Lord.
Hmm.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Wilson likes to get kicked around a little bit. See, volleyballs like to get smacked.
Why Garden State
Well,
Garden?
Soccer ball.
Soccer
I
balls
just,
have to get
yeah,
kicked.
yeah, I know. I said he likes to be kicked. He must like to get kicked around.
Maybe the high
Yeah.
heel thing.
Mm-hmm.
If
Mhm.
what you
He's a
say
fun killer.
if that is portrayed on Family Guy, you could have seen that ball making noises, being kicked.
Oh, do it again.
Yeah, I've seen a cow getting milked on Family Guy, and it's like, oh my goodness.
By
Never
what?
want to see that again. I never wanted to see that again.
I totally missed what you said. You saw a cow being milked by
Somebody
oh
in the Family Guy, and it
Oh.
makes all kind
oh
of noises, like human noises.
got it. Do you think he was milking maybe a bull by accident? Just wondering.
Sounds like it.
Sounds like
Yeah.
Sorry, Shadow's being all sweet and quiet over there.
He's always quiet.
He's
Oh,
always
the
He
quiet.
worst
lives, up,
stuff.
he lives up to his name, Shadow.
Mhm.
I'm making a list of all these Americans that you
He's
don't.
getting
Yeah, I'm just
information
polite.
Mhm.
Yes.
for the
Shadow can't
intelligence.
grow anything, right?
He
He
is
grow
Intel.
gardens and all.
He is. Swedish Intel right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
No.
SIA,
Shadow intellect.
Yep.
Shadow Intelligence Agency.
So it's not really like Swedish gray man, isn't it? Like, because you guys get a lot of snow there too, wouldn't you be like the Swedish white men, or would they find offense with that?
Well,
Like the blonde men over
somebody
there.
would probably file a lawsuit,
Hey,
Carol. You know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To blend in, with all that snow.
Mhm.
Yeah, we
Or,
still have snow.
or the green men when you're like, it's
Well,
spring.
if you play on the snow, it's yellow.
Yeah. Like New York makes sense. Gray man, Philly, gray man. Yeah. You
Yeah.
blend in with the buildings and the dirt.
Or if you're
All these
old,
older cities.
yeah.
Yeah, if
Says
you're
Bank
old.
of Italy, it seems.
Swiss Bank of Intel. That's another reason why we'll never do anything to that country. They've got all the money of everywhere and everybody's of the
Yeah.
elites.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
elites.
even us.
Mm-hmm.
People,
hmm
corrupt people from our country also have money
Mm-hmm.
deposited.
The
Yeah.
billionaires.
Yeah, billionaires. The good and
Yeah,
the bad billionaires have
Mm.
money in
mostly
Yeah.
bad.
Switzerland
Mostly bad.
and Sweden. In the Swiss bank, I mean.
Unfortunately, you have more bad billionaires than good billionaires.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
always.
I know my mom and I used to drive down A1A here with the super mansions and be like, what the heck did these people do? Probably wasn't good.
Yeah.
The money. It's a lot of money. But there's old money too that and not, they've just had it in the family and made good choices and taught the
Yeah.
Yeah,
generations.
few of them, yes.
Yeah.
Well, like always, if you buy property, is the best thing to gain money.
Wait, say that again.
Yeah.
I was reading
If
Gandalf's what?
if you buy properties, it's
Mm.
the best way to get money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the
houses, yeah.
Irish used to be very much into that when they came here, was owning land. They wanted land. That was a
Mm.
big thing for them.
I've
Yeah.
And a
only
lot of
known
other, of course,
one.
nationalities, but the Irish were known for that after
Yeah.
probably being treated like shit.
Oh,
Well, if you think
oh,
about it, in the
Gandalf.
Sorry.
beginning, the land was very cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yeah.
And the Irish, well, if you were British hundreds of years ago, you were not allowed to own land. It was all the king's land or the
Yeah.
queen's land.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
hmm
yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Same with when the Spaniards came to the New World. Wow, really? I can have my own land and grow my own crops. I don't have
Mhm.
someone telling me what to do.
Yeah.
I'm not going back to Spain. I'm staying here.
Yeah. Yeah, back then too, with the farmers, like my grandfather, they had the land was their retirement and they sold it off bit by bit because
hmm
they didn't have like real social security like other people would have. It
hmm
was hand to mouth kind of providing for their family and self-sufficiency back then. Yeah, land is the way to go. It obviously is because it's
Yeah,
getting all bought up.
it is.
Like we've seen huge, like ridiculous amounts of equity in places down here. Like,
Purchased by one guy, right?
well, no, I mean not. I mean just in general, the
Okay.
land now because we don't have much in South Florida. It's
Mhm.
bought up. Um, the more you have of it, the more money you would make to sell it now with all the high
hmm
prices that like my property is 3 times what it was worth when we bought it.
But
Yeah.
don't you have to pay taxes like every year? It's going to be going to
You
go
have
up,
to
right?
pay, yeah, you have to pay your
Property
property
taxes.
taxes, yeah. But
hmm
it's rolled in usually to your mortgage. But if you're short because the property taxes go up, you have to
Yeah.
pay that usually at the end of the year or roll it into next year's mortgage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what people do? Some people do here is if they have more land, they'll ask their cousins to uh, write their name on the title, even though it belongs to one guy.
Yeah.
Their cousins keep it on their name, but everything that happens in that land, whatever money they
Mhm.
get out of it, goes to
Yeah.
the main guy, and some salary to these people who actually say it is on my name. So that's how they actually control cities and villages. So
Oh,
many, just one guy owns everything.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
I've noticed that with a neighbor that is not from this country that they have a third investor in their property.
See, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that
hmm
neighbor from my country? Because that's the way
No,
all
no,
kind of
but
ideas come out. All
yeah,
these
but they
ideas.
know, like even People
Yeah,
who
freedom
have come from
to
other countries, who have come from money in those countries, right away look at the laws here and want to, um, it's not get over on them, but use the loopholes to their advantage. And
Sure, sure.
normal Americans don't think of that. Like, I didn't learn that growing up. Middle
Hmm.
class America, we didn't learn, use trusts and things like that
Hmm.
for your money.
yeah,
And we didn't learn that.
yeah,
I just was starting to learn that as I got older.
Hmm.
yeah.
That's
It's
true. That's very true.
Yeah, but they knew it back in their country that they had loopholes there on how to control things, and they did the same thing, came over here and looked
because
for.
they're more scared about. They are more scared about the next guy, because
Yeah,
if he doesn't do that, the other guy does that. So you're gonna lose
mhm.
land, stuff, control over it.
Well, that's why a
And
lot of
the way it's going, now people are,
yeah.
Hmm.
Well, that's
using
why
the.
it's really weird because I notice
Yeah,
more
in the
in
home.
the Cuban community than the Haitian community that Cubans all wanna have boats. A lot of them are into the boating culture. So,
Well,
and that's so you can get the hell out of here if something goes bad
mhm.
again like it went in Cuba. You have your own way to escape.
Yeah, Mrs. and her best friend,
Cool.
they're working for the same
Yeah.
place here in the States as
Right
she
out the
grew up
legal.
with. And I don't know how much land my wife's bought overseas. I don't know. I just,
See?
you know, but that's why I'm glad she got a master's in business because she learned all of those
Ins
business.
and outs. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Just knowing the definitions of the words that can
Mhm.
can you can
It's different
loophole around. It
yep,
is a different vocabulary. Yes,
vocabulary.
it is. It
Mhm.
really is.
Yeah.
Once you learn and I know, gee, this is easy.
It is.
I
Yeah.
I don't know how much land if she's got any over there. I
Yeah.
but
I'll
I
tell
know
you why.
her friend Ami is buying land in Mindanao, a lot of land,
You
any
guys
parcel.
definitely should get into the importing business if you
Hmm.
can,
Should.
like, have a warehouse there because what you're saying, like,
Hmm.
when you can't get certain paints, that's something that you could import and charge import fees for the other places, so you
That's true.
kind of end up in control and you rent a spot
Hmm.
for them. So you just own a warehouse. You're just like that in between,
Yeah,
but
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could do
there's
that.
there's people kind of way ahead of us on that because there are
yeah.
um, uh, stores there now that specialize for the expats.
Oh, okay.
American-made products
Oh,
and
okay.
Canadian, U.S., European-made products. Somebody thought of that a while ago, like,
Yeah.
and they're doing well because
Yep.
they open their stores in like Cebu, uh, Manila, Davao,
Mhm.
where there's a lot of expatriates that live there, and the British can go there. Hey, we've got our favorite scones here.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, our Publix
Um,
brings in stuff from all different countries for the
yeah.
Mhm.
various people,
Yeah,
and they're smart to do it because they get more business that way.
that's right.
It's smart.
Will it grow? Says Funny Star. 90% of the gas stations here are state. Any state are owned by Indian folks. Okay, let me tell you
Oh.
how does it work. Okay. I'll tell you. If you see an Indian anywhere close to your
Mhm.
home or close to your business, the only time that he or she is visiting to buy
Mhm.
stuff there is only up to 10 to 20%. That's it. The rest of the 80% goes into scouting. They scout the areas, they scout the businesses, and see what is lacking. And they'll get their folks from India and other countries to invest in them. And they will show the places. They'll show, okay, this place doesn't have this business, and these
Mhm.
guys are,
Hmm.
in demand of this.
Yeah.
And they take their folks back home. Usually the money doesn't come from India, so it might come from Middle Eastern country like Dubai, because most of us
Mhm.
Indians are working in Dubai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dubai is
Wow.
yeah.
great.
Hmm. Hmm.
So the
Hmm.
money will be funded directly into your whoever is giving them food and shelter, and
Mhm.
from there they'll get hold of really good lawyers. Then they buy land and they open a business, and they keep on working. You know why? Because the next guy is not working as much as this guy.
Mm.
Yeah.
And Indian always sees money. Even if he closes his eyes, I'm sure you guys see wine or
Sure,
women, but
certainly.
he sees money.
Yeah.
She sees gold,
Yeah.
and both are like driving fuels. That's what drives them. It's not like, oh my goodness, see, I have 10 acres of land, I'm gonna be free, I'm gonna have these trees around here, some cherry bushes there, blueberry plantations, I could run free, have some deer, uh,
Mhm.
you know let people come to my um, barn, and we'll have some barbecue, deer barbecue
Yeah,
and all.
they're looking for ways to make money off of it. Like, they
Hmm.
wouldn't want just a homestead. They're
They
gonna
don't
have a
care,
homestead
Right,
that
right.
that is a
if
business.
you ask,
Yeah.
if you been asked by an Indian to come to their home and do some barbecue grilling in the backyard,
Mhm.
he or she most of the time have something else they want to ask you.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
Not
okay.
yeah.
just think, okay, it's waste of
Like
my
a
food.
business deal probably gonna happen, you mean?
Why should I
Yeah.
feed you, right? Why should I feed? I could eat this for next few days. Why should I feed the other guy? That's what they think. That's how they think. So
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
reason you have
Yeah.
90% of gas stations owned by them, owned by
Yeah.
us. Even though I'm
Yeah.
not getting a penny, I'm telling you because it's from my
I
race ethnicity.
think a lot of ours got bought back by corporations or something because I'm just not seeing the
Have you
family-owned.
heard about Reddy and Reddy Bank
What?
fishes? Have you heard about Reddy and Reddy Bank? Reddy, Reddy, Red
Mm-mm.
and DY in the end. It's one of the famous bank in USA. And the
Okay.
word ready is from my city, my
Oh,
place.
okay.
Mm.
So
I
people move
never.
from this place to USA, and they
Yeah.
have a bank. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine opening a bank in another country that is like
Yeah.
100 years ahead of you?
Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Guys, I need to step down. I have to wake up my wife and make her breakfast, and then I
Oh,
have to prepare for work.
Okay,
so
Shadow.
sweet.
Shadow,
All
Have a
thank you
right.
good
for
day.
Thank you
sharing your
for coming
support,
up.
and thank you for
Yeah.
being there. Even though you didn't talk much, right?
Shadows on 2 o'clock Eastern. His show Saturday.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
12 a.m. for me. I'll
Mm-hmm.
try to be there.
Have a
It's
nice
always
day,
fun.
guys.
All
You
right.
too,
Take care. Stay
Shadow.
safe.
Good
God
to see
bless.
you.
Bye.
Good to see
Bye.
you guys.
Yeah, that's. I met my neighbor's star. They're from India,
Automotive. Yeah.
and
Mhm.
he was asking how much does my house cost.
Really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
They already started. Yeah.
Already
Yeah,
starting in
yeah.
to figure things out.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
he asked me what kind of work I do. I said I'm retired from Boeing. He goes, "Oh, very good money." Yeah,
Yeah.
wife, wife does this. And how much does your house cost? I said, ask my wife. She handles all the money.
Yeah.
I've been around Asians long enough to know that they're always looking for that little window to get in.
Yeah.
Always, Mr. Bob.
Always,
Always.
always.
Even
But
Yeah.
that's
if you
also how
say,
you learn is
Hmm.
asking questions. Hey,
Hmm.
Duncan. Hey, Brenda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
say that you want to do something like a project, if you tell them that, okay, I'm gonna buy some stuff here and
Hmm.
trying to sell this stuff, these guys doesn't have. Even if you say that, for them it's like an invitation. Oh, can I get on this? So it's already
Mm.
Hmm. Hmm.
back
Hmm.
of their mind,
Yeah.
and they're gonna make more visits to your home, bring some sweets and stuff to eat.
But then
Oh
would
my,
they pull that business right out from underneath you?
oh yeah, they do that.
Okay. That's what I was
Sometimes
thinking.
you'll not even feel it. It comes just like that. You're not
Yeah,
ready
because
for
that's what,
it.
well, who was saying that about, oh, I always thought they were just so peaceful and nice. And you were like, that's what they want you to think.
Yep.
7 to 11,
this,
nice, slow.
well, I told him my
Yeah.
wife is Asian, and he kind of, oh,
Hey,
okay.
Texas lady.
My wife is Asian.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they
Like,
said oh, right? Okay, that means like, okay, no competition between us.
Yeah,
That's what they said.
exactly.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
I
well,
don't know if
what's great about Star is we're always the ones that are like, what's your PayPal? What's your this? We want to send you money so you can buy plants. And Star's like, okay.
yeah,
He's
no
not
thing.
the
I'm not.
typical
Mhm,
grubber, like money grubber kind of
yeah,
type person.
yeah. In fact,
Sorry.
Star, I don't know if I told you this, but I was standing on my ladder looking over the fence because the couple behind me
Hey
were there,
Duncan. Hmm.
and I asked the gentleman, I said, "Well, what's your name?" And he goes, I went, and he goes, just call me MJ.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Okay,
is that a nickname?
What's that? MJ? Mary Jane? Mary Jane in Spider-Man?
His?
Man, his name was the longest name I have ever heard. He goes, "Just call me MJ," because he could see the shock on my face.
It's like the guy from that movie we were talking about before, the Princess Bride. My name is, and he goes into this like sentence.
Yeah, that's how this my neighbor's name was. He goes, "Just call me MJ." Okay, good enough, MJ.
Oh my goodness.
But
What are you already
I'm
starting?
I'm I'm kind of like that with this house and lot. Where we know we're going to sell it in a few years, so I'm fixing up everything I can to make it look like it's custom manicured. The garden and the trees and all that. I'm working very hard so that I can add value to our house. That's my way of thinking.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, me too.
So these Indians that you're talking about, do they live in an individual house as well, or do they live in an apartment type?
They live in a house, yeah, right behind
Okay.
my on the back side of my place, yeah.
Okay. What they do with their backyard space? What are they doing in that space?
They have a pretty big size garden.
Okay.
They grow most of their own food, and as I understand it, just by observing, that he works somewhere else all week, and most of the time he comes home on the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure they might be running a small business in their home. The woman might be.
So she might be.
Yeah.
They're pretty quiet. I don't see much activity over there. It's grandma, the wife, and about a 3-year-old son there all week, and then he comes home on the weekend.
Oh, the grandma is there. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
definitely they're running a business
Mm-hmm.
because grandmas are good finance,
Mm-hmm.
finance managers and stuff and all. They're really good at hiding stuff. So
Oh yeah, sweet grandma. Who would
pretty
ever
sure.
suspect sweet grandma
Yeah,
being like
with
the mob boss?
yeah.
Oh yeah, she is. Yeah. If you want your teens to um, go through an abortion or something like kind of a backdoor of type of deal, but nobody should know in the family, like cousins and all.
Mm.
Grandmas are the ones who do that.
Oh yeah.
They
Filipinos are a
keep
lot like
everything
that.
on the down low.
Yeah, especially
Mm-hmm.
and also if you have like, let's say you found out that you're gonna have
You
a
saw it.
girl baby or girl child, grandmas will take care of it. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Wow, that's awful though.
dangerous grandmas.
Dangerous. Yeah, that's why courting my wife, I had to make sure that her mom liked me.
Mm.
Because if her mom didn't like me, she could either forbid the marriage or I would be miserable.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, he
That's
is
why
my
I've got to be
captain,
I've got to
Crow.
be really careful about that sister-in-law. She's starting to fulfill that role,
Yeah.
in my house over there. And that's why as soon as she started that, I went boom. No, this is my house. You will not do that.
Good.
What's the
Oh,
birth order? I forgot with her and your wife. What's the birth order?
my wife is the oldest, and the one in Britain who's trying to move into our house,
Uh-huh.
she's the youngest.
Oh, well, she can suck
Uh,
it then. She doesn't even get the birth order thing. Your wife does. Your wife should have.
yeah, my wife is known as Ate, the oldest daughter.
Mhm. It
She's
goes
the
to
boss
her.
of the family. Yeah,
Yeah,
my
it
wife's
goes
the
to
boss of
her.
the family. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. I would probably be like, excuse me,
That,
you're stepping out of order.
yeah.
This is my wife's house, and
That's
she's
why
not there.
and I'm already listed as being a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
confrontational person in the family, and because of that, I'm not gonna. I know what you're doing, honey. I know what
Yeah.
you're doing. I know what you're
Mhm.
doing.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
It's like one of those animals. I forgot what kind of animals are those.
A
Let's
snake.
say there's a family of animals, right? And they have
Yeah.
the children and all, and you have another family of animals, both of some same species, but the a female of this family
Mm-hmm.
tries to malnourish, or not let the other family kids grow.
Yes.
The yeah the the animal does that. Same thing happens here. If you have uncles and all who actually are so much into your life, they'll make sure that your children will grow without having any self-confidence, and they
Oh,
have
they'll be putting them down all the time.
total
Oh,
control over it.
Backhanded
yeah. Hmm.
compliments and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
They
I
are
had that problem in my
well,
own family. I
yeah.
they're
finally
like
was
yes.
finally tuned into my sisters doing that all my life. I didn't know they were doing it until I got
Hmm.
older.
Yeah, you
I,
didn't know that because you think they are being friendly, they talk to you a lot
mm-hmm,
and all. Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
Yeah.
yep,
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
was the
mm-hmm.
first one who stood up to all that crap, and I was kicked out of the family. I'm happy.
Oh, my
I'm happy.
turn. It's weird. It seems like a lot of Courtney's friends that we have that in
Same.
common.
The same thing. Yeah.
Bob's like
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
Yossi
Hmm.
is basically the patriarch of his family right now with the
Yeah,
way things are
takes care of
going.
his brother, father.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
patriarch and matriarch. He's a little bit of everything over there.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was very upsetting to the family because um, uh, they were trying to set me up sexually in a trap with one of my nieces who grew up in a slum, and I don't know. I should talk about it in
They
Yeah.
probably
public.
have more control over you, Mr. Bob. I
That's what
know
they
that.
want. That's what they want.
I
They
know how
want
it
to.
works. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. They want to blackmail.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They'll do
Hmm.
that. And
Yeah.
they'll control over your wife and everything that she owns.
Hmm.
And in no time, you'll be paying them a lot of money. And
Yep.
they'll own all your lands back
Bingo.
in
That's
the
why
country.
I forbid those people from coming in my house. I recognize what they were doing. Wife
Oh,
does
yeah.
too. But I had to sit down with all the adults and I said blah 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 da 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 and then my wife looks at me and she goes, "Hon, just be used to a lot of people in the family won't talk to you anymore." I said, "I'm okay with that because I know what they're doing."
True. Right,
Yeah.
Uncle? Yeah. Yeah.
I act like a fool, like a perverted, dirty old man, but I am not dumb. I'm pretty street smart, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we
Listen,
start
Bob, you
working on
wasn't there
pleasing
first.
others,
You cannot be dumb.
yeah, not dumb.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, enough is enough. Like, how long will you be pleasing others, right? Come on. It's our life
Mm.
too.
Yeah. I did that with my American family. Is like these people who were constantly needy, 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 needy. Come on, give me, give me, give me. And yeah, I did the same thing with them. Get out. You're causing me trouble. You're causing me problems. Leave. You need to leave and don't come back. You know.
Yeah. What is this rotting jellyfish and stuff that I'm reading on the side chat? I didn't get that.
Uh,
They're gonna eat some frogs for dinner.
Mm.
I like that. It's like some kind of talk before the boxing match. They do some
Yeah, yeah,
talk.
like a pro wrestling match. I will destroy.
Same thing happening here. It's cool though. No? I'm gonna make an initiation video of me getting into that global homesteading collaboration and
Cool.
community. Yeah, I want to do that. And it's such a big name. Um, and also we need to go and sign up in the tomato.com or tomatoorange.com, something, the website.
yeah, I did it.
Did you do that yet? Anybody did
Yeah,
that?
I
What?
You
did
did
it.
that?
The tomato? What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to sign
Is
up
that
in
our
that.
new? Oh, is that the one Danny was setting up?
yeah.
You see?
Okay. We can talk
Did you
about it
see
in
the
the
last video
group.
of John?
Oh, I have to watch
Philip
another
Joe
one of his
actually posted
videos.
that
Oh my
video.
god.
Yeah. I was watching it and I was like, unless you sign and you tell him on the email, then he will send you the password or something. So,
No, I email him. You don't need the password anymore.
oh, you don't need the password?
He's
Okay.
got it set up probably on our names or something.
Idaho did that.
Of course. Idaho is like with it.
She's like right there,
On
right?
it. Oh
So,
yeah. I remember we
very
were
good.
talking about like securing our houses better and putting in secondary locks and making them and like on sliders. And she like the next day, I mean, this wasn't a live. We were talking about it. I think it was Gil's live. She the next day let me know, like, oh, I already took care of this, and I did that. And I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, she's like, oh my goodness,
Yeah, she's on it.
so
Mhm.
attentive. Yeah, she might be in the military. I'm not sure. I never asked her.
I don't know. Idaho, were you ever in the military? Or brought up by somebody who was
Somebody,
and
Yeah.
ran the fight ship?
he no longer with
Maybe.
us. Okay.
You
Oh,
okay,
Sorry,
Bob?
guys.
yeah. I'm just thinking.
What's up?
I just you mentioned about security and locks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Window bars.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see. I've made my own window bars. I can do that pretty quick and easy and cheap. But the wife wants window bars that can be removable.
Mm.
That's smart
So
in case of fire.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, ours
Makes
go
sense.
inside the concrete wall and through the window.
Yeah, how would you do that from the inside, make them removable?
I don't know. We can. Oh, maybe.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be rough. But
well,
tough.
I have a machine shop. I can
Oh,
make
I know. You
anything.
can make anything, Bob. I'm just
Yeah.
logistics. And she's an engineer, so you guys can figure it out together.
Oh hell
There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the answer. Idaho.
Yep. Look at I found all these sweet potatoes hiding in my soil while I was, getting one of my beds ready, cleaning it out.
Did you make a video?
No. I got pictures. I can do a voiceover kind of video.
Yeah, do it. Everything that we do, we put on a video. Then at least we can restart.
It's hard for me
Sold.
because I've got Malachi and my
Yeah.
husband in the backyard with me usually when I'm back there. But I have those, and I had some more that I found the other night. Here's all
That's
I
awesome.
here's all I juiced today. All of that went in the juicer.
What's that?
That's
What's a
that's a
green thing?
whole thing of turmeric, right
Yeah, let me.
Oh,
there. That's not
nice.
a carrot. That's turmeric. It went in my juicer. It was so good. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Wait a minute. Now I can't find it. Ah, there. That
Okay.
one down at the bottom right there underneath the beets, that's turmeric. And then those
So
are the
what is
carrots.
this green thing? The green leaves.
I have chard, parsley, some romaine lettuce, and then I have the beet greens in there. And then the beets, and I had some clementine oranges, all of it's organic, and ginger. And then
So
I
is
also
it called a vegetable juice or fruit juice? I don't understand.
I cut it with a little bit of fruit to get a little
Oh,
sweetness. So it has a little sweetness to it. I also had
oh,
some green apple. But I ended up with like a full thing like this of
Mhm.
juice. I like the one, of course, that's the sweet one. I like carrot, orange, beet, turmeric, ginger, and I think that's it.
Very healthy.
Very yummy.
Yeah.
A lot of people that can't do
If I
those.
come to your house, don't give me that. Give me some ice cream or something.
Why not?
No.
I'll send you to Chick-fil-A because you're here in America. You can go go eat like Americans,
I really want to go to food restaurants.
and then you'll get gas really bad. It'll be like, oh, my
Definitely
stomach.
don't go to 7-Eleven to fill up my gas. And I'll try other store.
Thanks, guys.
So Idaho
Yes.
Garden Girl is raised by military people. That's the reason she's that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, is that?
I'll be adding a marshal's office. What is
Uh-oh.
that?
I don't want to go to the marshal's office. It's not like the principal's.
Marshal's office section there. What is that?
Wait.
Do we get
What?
paddled?
Is the marshal office is the
Maybe
bathroom?
not. Is it what? The bathroom?
Is it-
The bathroom, yeah.
Probably. Probably the only space they could give him. He sets up his desk and the potty is his chair. And
Yeah, if not, his wife gonna smack him on the head.
yeah,
Oh my goodness.
can take care of shit right there. Oh, I mean, business.
Sorry, will it grow? Roasting you. My house is like Fort Knox. I read that like fox. Like, what? Why is your house like a fox? Fort
Mhm.
Knox. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
Duncan,
awesome.
I get mine and just they start to sprout sometimes on my counter, but what was weird was the ones I grew, I I don't know what I was thinking. I put them in the fridge and it like dried them out.
Bird blocks. These are bird. There's a couple places, and the bird spikes. Bird spikes.
Oh, bird spikes, you got it. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you inspired me,
Nice.
Star, about your
Thank
video,
you.
and I started looking at the back of my house, and there's a
Uh-huh.
couple of locations that you can step up on railing and reach a second floor window.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
the windows.
Genius.
Good.
these are stainless steel. I've got and I can make these a lot sharper, and I can change the
Ooh,
shape, and I can do all kind of nice
Stainless
stuff.
steel is good. Yeah, if you
Uh,
have birds with
no, it's for
walking
burglars.
birds. Yeah.
It's for burglars, people who,
Burglars.
yeah,
smart.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The snack.
yeah. Yeah, I'll put them up at a couple of different locations up high so that you can't just step up on a railing or whatever and jump up and pull. No, 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 no. Those are spikes. This guy's freaking crazy. This guy's a maniac. I'm not going in his house, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is it after or before the bells?
Oh, this is on the back side of the house. The bells are going to go different places.
Oh, okay.
I got those
Yeah.
little jingle bells right over there, and I'm making nice little hooks.
You see, I remember.
Stainless steel hooks.
Oh my
Mm,
goodness, they look so sharp.
they
That's
do.
Yeah, they are. They're safety wire, aircraft grade safety wire, stainless steel, and yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah.
that's gonna go across the entryway. So this summer I can have the door open,
Mm.
and if you really really want to come in, you're gonna get hung up. It's gonna hook onto your clothing, and
Yeah.
well, I had so many incidences in the last house we lived in. I learned a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
learned a lot, man. This is a safe place, but since I don't trust people, because people are monsters. Many of them are, and
Mhm.
True.
yeah,
Yeah, can be for sure.
yeah. I
Duncan, I
noticed.
remember that's where I learned it from. That's
Mhm.
I planted some ginger because of your first video. I saw Duncan did a video on planting ginger, and turmeric's the same way, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I did
I have
one later, and that's where I learned it from was her.
I think I've seen both of their videos, Duncan's and Idaho Garden Girls. They were planting the turmeric and not turmeric,
Hmm.
ginger and garlic.
Mm.
I showed
Yeah,
that
I
to
have
my
ginger and turmeric. I can't plant garlic. We can do. I found out soft neck, but
uh,
I have never seen anybody plant garlic as far
okay.
as south as I am. I just haven't heard about it.
She's
Oh,
Idaho
welcome,
Garden.
Melinda.
Baker Creek has auto turmeric plants at Sims. They got the turmeric back in stock and might
Hmm.
be sold soon. So if you wanna
Probably
buy,
will be. You can get it like organic turmeric at the grocery store. You can use that.
okay, I
I've
might
never
buy.
seen a turmeric start. I don't know what that
Yeah,
You
is.
know
me
what
neither.
happened to my turmeric infused honey? Did I tell you what happened to
Yeah,
that?
you were talking about our membership, Courtney's membership thing,
Yeah,
I think.
the kitten kicked it out all the way down the table and it broke.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I'm
And the
sorry.
kitten stood there and meowed for some time. That's it.
oh,
That
So
stinks.
yeah, that really stinks. It was
That's
ready. I could actually was able to smell and I was really happy. Oh my
yeah.
god, taste
It was
this.
starting to ferment already.
Yeah.
Darn it. Yes, Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
is the Lord's chicken, pretty much.
What the?
Heavenly clouds. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I would take it that far.
hmm.
He's definitely not used to the American sad diet, so it definitely throw his stomach out
Maybe
whack.
Heavenly Cloud, maybe if you're 4 year old.
What's a Fonzie?
In fact,
Fun.
Duncan, I think I tagged you in my video, your channel. I hope I did because I knew I was going to.
Just
Will it grow? I don't know if I would take it that far. I love my husband. I'm not allowed to smack him in the head. At least, never mind.
no.
I give up. I'm just gonna stop talking now.
I don't got
What
into
did
it.
you
Mom
drink
is
today, Fishes?
excited.
Nothing. I'm actually sober, so I can't even blame it on anything today.
Mm.
Gosh, it's just
How
like
many kisses have
stepping
you
in
had?
fresh dog do with me today. Like, well,
Fresh dog. What?
I just
Okay.
keep saying
Okay.
things that get me in trouble. Like, when you accidentally step in fresh dog do.
Hello, Melinda Davis. Thank you for coming in and clicking on the thumbs
Yeah,
up button.
hit the like, subscribe, leave a
Like,
comment.
subscribe, comment.
Yes, comment below my video. Let me know what
Yeah,
you're interested
you don't
in.
have to say thank you for posting this, thank you for sharing. Those are just ask a direct question or something like this. Like when I see Mr. Bob's video or Fisher's video, Yossi's video, somebody else's video, I'll just ask a question or I'll say something that I like about it.
Who are we
But some of
timing
my
out?
comments are people who visit my channel is thank you for
What's
sharing.
going on? Wait a minute, he's talking about something going on. Timing out.
Who is Melinda Terrace? LOL.
I'm looking at her channel right now. Let's
Okay.
see. Is she from the States or where are we at?
Time her out. It's okay. Don't time her out.
No,
Maybe
no,
she'll.
she's a legit channel. She's got 644 members.
Yep.
Hey, Melinda. Nice channel, honey.
Thank you for coming in. Good.
Oh, scrapbooking and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, nice. Artist. She's an artist.
Oh, so sorry about your pup, too. Just lost a dog.
Bye,
Furry,
Adventures in
furry
Ordinary Girl.
family.
Sleep well.
Furry member.
Okay, Melinda, I'll look into your channel a little bit later.
Yeah,
Take a look
I'm
and see.
gonna.
I like creative people, artists and
Yeah,
creative people. Yeah.
I'm gonna ring your bell, Melinda. Ring my bell.
See,
There
I
it goes.
can't say that. It's good that she said
No, I
that.
know, but
Mhm.
you can't say the other thing either on here. So you can't say follow.
Yeah, I use the word
Oh,
connected. I use the word connected.
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
connected. Yeah, I just
Mhm.
connected. Oh, that's really. I'm actually trying to cleanse my liver, so I'm interested in that, Melinda, because I don't have a gallbladder anymore, and I have pretty bad fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue.
So, how did you find this channel, Melinda Davis?
All the other Indians on YouTube talked about you and said you must
Oh,
come
yeah.
over.
Yeah,
Ah,
right.
be right.
It was the Asian Indian Network on YouTube.
Asian Indian Network. AIN. Fonzie. Arthur Fonzarelli. Oh, okay. Happy days.
So you are the Asians.
Mm.
What?
And
You're
the
True
trying to
other
laugh.
day
Asians.
in the live, no, the other day in the live, John
Okay,
said
Brenda.
that he had Asians
So sorry, honey.
instead of agents.
Thank you. Oh, Star just you blew his mind up. He had to take a break. Like, I need a break.
You remember the second day on the draft? He said that he has
Oh yes,
Asians
Asians,
instead of agents.
Asians. Yes,
So
that was
Star
John.
has the Asians.
The Asians, and everybody heard it too because it wasn't just me. Yep, that was hilarious. No, you didn't. You said Asian.
No.
A homestead Aquarius. What I was talking about timing you out,
We,
bitches.
we don't mind secret Asians because then at least we know what we're
Listen,
thinking.
Joan,
It
I
is a
heard
joke.
it today for the second time.
What time?
I
Wow,
saw the
Melinda.
live with my other channel, then I second
Secret
heard it
Asians.
for the second time. So
See, even Idaho heard it. It was hilarious. Oh, Melinda, did you ever think that it was parasitic? Maybe. I'm just thinking, like, that's so sad. Didn't even drink in it.
What? What?
Autoimmune, but also that's the other thing I want to do is a parasite cleanse. Because
We
in
need to
America,
talk
they
about
don't
that.
talk about it as much unless we travel abroad, but you can still get it. Like my daughter and I got, God forbid
Oh,
saying
I
this,
followed you. Okay, cool. I did not
we
know
got,
that. I don't know how I got
from
your channel, but probably some other artist that I know.
no known reason. That's scary, Melinda. I actually just saw a thing on a woman, and I didn't get to look up which supplement it was, but she went into like full on liver failure for
Agents,
taking a supplement.
secret agents. Now I got it. I'm so sorry. I'm so late.
Okay.
Oh wow, Duncan, you too. That's scary. You guys are scaring me. I
What's
didn't
uh,
that?
realize
that's
that
really
people are getting cirrhosis of the liver who don't even drink and they don't
Yeah,
know why.
Mm,
It's no
mm.
known cause.
yeah.
And
It's
then I
very
heard,
new. Yeah.
yeah, and I heard of another person, a woman who was taking a supplement and she went into complete liver failure.
Yes.
Yeah, I forget what was in
And
the
still
supplement.
they don't know why.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
my missus has told me about that same thing with kidneys. It just it happens, and they're not
yeah.
drug addicts or anything. It just happens.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you're doing
Uh,
good. Well, 8 years is called
wow.
Jubilee, and God usually returns the land to the people, right? How does Jubilee work out for the year of Jubilee? It all goes back to what it was before, and it rests, right? You rest the land in the year of Jubilee. Yos, the year of
Sorry,
Jubilee, the 8th year is a
yeah.
year of rest, right? It rests for the land, but it also is a year of like returning.
Is every 7 years. You
Every
have
7 years.
6 years then growing every and the 7th year you
Mhm.
have to. That is one of the reasons that I couldn't finish last year in Shedwood.
Oh, because you found out you guys were in the 7th. Oh, it
Yeah.
entered into it. Okay. So then the 8th year would mean everything's new again because you took the
Yes.
7th year off. It
Yeah.
renews it. Okay. I knew there was something about renewal in the 8th year. I just didn't get it quite right. Oh, that's hard. Melinda, that's really hard. Yes, bless you. Oh
I'll just
no.
check on my chickens and be back.
Yeah, I find too with me with the fibro, if I eat a lot of that's why I was juicing. If I eat a lot of raw fruits and vegetables, I seem to feel better
mm.
and not like eating processed foods. Light on the meats too.
Yeah, because if you think about it, all the fruits and vegetables that you eat without cooking, without processing too much, you have the most value of vitamins
Yeah.
in
True.
it.
Very true.
Yeah,
Very
that's
true.
what I'm trying to eat for is basically nutrient dense diet. The thing that's hard though is the carnivore diet. They claim theirs is nutrient dense. Well, it may be, but I wouldn't be able without my gallbladder, it's very hard for me to pull off a diet like that.
Mm.
And then keto,
It
if I
depends. It's everybody is different.
yes, I agree.
What
Some
work
people
for
it works.
you, not
Yeah,
work for me.
yes. I agree. I agree.
True.
I agree. But for my body, it would be really hard on my body because I already have problems processing just non-meat, and when I eat meat, I have trouble
Yeah,
processing it. Like red meat, chicken, I'm usually okay.
yeah, because red meat is more fattier
Mm,
and more like the strings.
mhm. fattier and has more like the I know what you're talking about. Is it tendon? It's not tendons. What is that?
No,
That
it's the other
holds
thing, the most softer.
Sinew.
sinews. Yeah, it has the sinew
Mhm.
in the meat. It's harder to digest. But anyway, so yeah, I do better. I've just got to get back into it. The juicing takes quite a bit of time
Yeah,
because
but if you
I
think about it,
changed.
you by doing juice after it,
Mm,
you helping your body to process it more efficiently and
mhm.
faster.
Yeah. Well, the idea is if it's pre-broken down, it can get to your cells for energy faster. And if you have any
Yeah,
problems with your mitochondria, juicing gives them energy, really. It helps the energy center of your cell. Yeah, I agree, Yost. But sometimes I will add fiber just to slow things down a little bit because I'm not trying to do a juice fast either. Yeah,
yeah,
Melinda, I'm wondering if people getting their gallbladders out is leading to a lot of these problems that we're having.
that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't remember my grandmothers and stuff getting all this autoimmune stuff. And my mom got a little bit, but hers, I think, was more hormonal because she had one of those like emergency where they take all your woman parts out. Hysterectomy. I couldn't think of the word.
Mm.
Oh,
But anytime you're removing like organs out of a person's body, there's a reason God put them there. And they were
yes.
saying, for a while they're like, oh no, the gallbladder, it's really a nonsense kind of organ. No, it's not.
No, it's put
No.
there for a reason.
Yeah. Put there to
So,
store the
so is the
bile.
appendix.
Hmm?
So is the appendix.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Yes.
appendix is needed too. Yeah.
The
I think it,
appendix is like
There for something.
it's like a sponge for bad bacteria
mm-hmm.
until
Yep.
it bursts, and then you
Yeah.
have problems.
Then you're screwed. See, I wonder though if there's a way to cleanse that out so you don't have to go into an appendicitis kind of situation. The same thing with like, is there really a real cleanse that you can do to keep your gallbladder healthy and, the bile healthy and everything? Because for a lot of people, like what happened with me, it was sugar and fat. It thickened up everything. It's called
Mm.
sludge.
Yeah.
It was just really fat. Yeah, that too, Idaho, but we can't say that word on Star might get taken down if we say that word. But I agree with you. It's the heavy metals in those things too. Because they had something when there was a huge thing with autism, they had something in those that was actually mercury.
Oh, okay.
It was used as a preservative. And then they found out it was mercury. And then they found out with all of those that they were getting in childhood that the mercury was building on itself and building on itself. Well, mercury will lodge in your brain.
What? Enlarging your brain? Did you say that?
It'll lodge. It'll go to your brain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Metals like to, for some reason,
Mhm.
they are attracted to our brain tissue. They're attracted to all the tissues, but they get up there.
Yeah.
They're really very difficult
Well,
to get in. Very
the
difficult.
brain tissue is the most soft tissue that you have in your body,
Yeah, it's very juicy. Yeah.
Yep.
and is the most sensitive that you have in the body.
Just-
Hey, Duncan is gonna
oh
come.
yeah, come up. Duncan, come up. She is amazing. Just check that it's,
Yeah,
Duncan.
yeah,
It's a
I'm gonna.
lady. You know Brenda, I think. She's lovely.
I never seen her actually, but
Really?
no, I never seen her.
Well,
Here is a
she's
link, Duncan.
a little bit, she's like my age or a little bit older, I would say.
So we finally get to see what Duncan looks like.
I haven't seen
Wow.
Brenda in
Yeah,
a long
really. I never.
time.
I don't
Mhm.
know her actually.
I hope that was right, Brenda. I think I'm just a tad younger than you and Sherry. Just a tad.
Oh my kidding! I was sleeping here. Okay. How is that I can't see it? Oh my gosh.
And I think Anna and I are about the same age, and then Karen is younger than us all. It was an old group that we all used to hang around.
Where is
Who's
my
that?
missus?
Karen and
It was Karen had a channel. What was it called? Something Little House.
Hey,
Girls!
Dante.
Oh, I've seen Melinda, yeah, or
No,
Yeah,
that's
I
Duncan.
have
I'm
seen
Duncan.
you.
sorry,
That's
sorry, sorry,
Brenda.
sorry, sorry.
Brenda.
I have seen you. Yeah,
Brenda.
Brenda, yeah.
yeah.
Good to
I
see you.
remember seeing you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember
You,
seeing you. Yeah,
you
I've been
tell
on
us.
a
but it was
few
just like
lives.
very long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I just said I've been on a few lives.
Yeah.
But I wanted to talk to you a minute. I have something here
Okay.
that will probably help everybody with liver issues.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Okay. It is called, it's made, the company name is Lily of the Desert, but it's an aloe herbal
Mm-hmm.
detox formula.
Oh,
oh,
okay.
nice.
Hold on,
Let
Duncan.
Let me make you big.
Yeah, make her big, and I want to take a snapshot of that.
There. There you go.
Okay. Thank you. And it
This
seems to
stuff,
really help.
honey, this stuff is like a miracle worker.
Oh,
For
wow.
Nice.
starters, aloe is extremely good for you to start out with, but it also
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
herbs and stuff in it that
Hmm.
helps detox the liver.
Okay.
Uh, I have problems with my liver because of the lupus. Um,
Mm-hmm.
my immune system attacks it. But I found out about this stuff by accident one time. I had a bird that was very, very sick, and needless to say, we don't have avian vets here.
Mm-hmm.
In
Mm-hmm.
fact, they're hard to find probably anywhere. But
Yeah.
I went online and started doing some research, and I found this guy that had the same kind of problems with the same type of bird. And he said that the problem is probably that they won't, which this one wouldn't eat the treats and stuff I gave it. All it
Mm-hmm.
wanted to eat was nuts. Well, they
Mm.
end up with a fatty liver that way.
Yes.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
and he ran into the same problem I did as far as there are no avian vets. Um,
Yeah.
Probably the only place you'll find an avian vet is in a zoo, and they just don't take people from outside. So,
no.
um, he started doing some research and found this stuff, and
Mm.
he gave it to his birds, and they got over it. So I'm like, okay. My bird was so sick, he was laying in the bottom of his cage, not moving.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
that's way
He was
bad
like
for a bird.
knocking on death's door.
Yeah.
So I hopped in the
Yeah.
car and ran to, at that time when we lived on the other side of the state, I had to run to a whole nother town, which was
Yeah.
about 45 minutes away, for a health food store. And I bought this stuff, took it home. I put one little drop on that bird's tongue. 2 hours later, you'd have never known that bird was ever sick.
Wow.
Wow.
I kid you not. It is literally like a miracle.
Wow. Okay. I'll look for
So,
it. I'm gonna order
yeah.
some because I have tried liver,
Um,
liver. I mean, I have tried aloe. I don't know where liver came from because we're talking about the liver.
Yeah.
I've tried
well, this
aloe
is
like
aloe. It's an
pills.
aloe base, aloe vera base, but
Okay.
it has other herbs and stuff in there too for detoxing the liver.
Okay. Do you know if it has ashwagandha though? They are throwing that in everything now, and I am sensitive to it.
Isn't ashwagandha for male?
It's for inflammation. They'll use
Oh,
it, and they'll use it also. It's for your brain. I can't think of the name
I
of it.
don't see it in
I
there.
thought it was
Good.
for something
Okay,
No,
good.
else,
it's
like for
not in there.
married people or something.
Uh,
It what?
Where did I get that? I thought
It,
ashwagandha
they'll
comes
put
from
it. They'll put it in with mushrooms and things like that. The ashwagandha for the
Make it
brain.
big again.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'll
it's the
do that.
burdock and milk thistle's great. Dandelion. Okay, I drink a tea that has dandelion in it.
Nice.
Okay, it looks
Um,
great. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you got a lot of good stuff.
What
Mm-hmm.
was the last ingredient on that? I couldn't get that last
Oh, the
ingredient.
last one. That was
Slippery
dandelion.
elm bark.
Oh, slippery elm. Yeah, that's great for
Wow.
your throat when you're a singer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It soothes the mucous membranes, so it probably soothes your whole digestive system.
You can pick this up a lot of times at like health food stores,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
but Amazon carries this too.
Oh, okay.
Do
So
you have that link?
if you can't find it locally,
Let me look. I'll look and see if I can get the
If you
link.
have the link, you can post that on the side chat.
I'll look. Let me see.
but yeah, I found out about this stuff by accident with a bird.
I think I did
One
a
like
liquid aloe for our bird too. We had parallettes, but it wasn't that one.
well, aloe
And
is good for a lot of things. A lot of people think it's just for like external for like, burns or,
Mhm.
scrapes,
No.
cuts, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not. It if you have ulcers,
Yeah.
aloe vera, I don't know that I would suggest the detox for ulcers, but you can get just the aloe vera and it will heal ulcers. It will heal colitis, um, almost any of your intestinal issues.
They have two. Looks like they have two. Oh, okay. One is a gluten-free formula. That's good.
Oh,
Hmm,
Gay just posted it.
that's a
Thank
new
you.
one.
Thank
Gay.
you. Gear did. Where did he come out of? Gear, you're so awesome.
Yeah,
He's
he's
always in the back, but
Yeah.
he's
Mhm.
behind the
He's
shadow.
looking.
Yep.
he's always lurking.
I think if
Well,
Gear
this
wasn't with
guy.
us, he would be a heck of a troll to deal with.
Now,
Yeah.
Lily of the
I'm sorry.
Valley
I need
does, if
to
you have like
step
ulcers
down.
or whatever, Lily of the Valley does make a formula of this that's a stomach formula.
Okay.
Oh,
I think the
nice.
one I got for
So
her, our bird was just plain, didn't have, it was just like a liquid aloe vera like
just
that. It
the
was
aloe
watery
vera. Yeah.
because she
Ah,
had fatty liver disease too.
You're
I
Yeah.
got
talking
to
about
go.
like birds, right? The animal birds.
Birds.
Okay.
Yeah, because they
But
like what Brenda was saying, they like to lean towards eating all the seeds rather than eating. I had to pull
Which
seeds
will
out.
cause, yeah, it'll
Yeah,
cause them to get fatty liver disease.
yeah. What
oh,
else?
You need to go.
And I'll
yeah.
tell you right now,
Oh,
a
you
lot of
do?
Have
people
a good
Okay.
don't
night.
Oh,
don't
take care,
Love
Yossi.
you.
Thank you for coming
a
up.
lot of people don't
Love you
understand
all.
too with
Take care, man.
the liver. You don't have to be overweight to have fatty liver disease.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Melinda's saying she takes vitamin E. She said she couldn't do a detox
who's that?
because she's already in cirrhosis.
Huh.
I've never heard that before. I didn't know you couldn't
I've
because of the
never
cirrhosis.
heard that before. I would think that it would.
Are they afraid that maybe it will be too harsh on her liver and cause more scar tissue?
I don't know.
If you have a
There
relative, I
again,
guess you can get some liver from
honestly,
them, borrow some.
I'm very leery of what doctors tell me because they want to
Yeah.
keep you coming back.
I know there
That's why they
probably
make
is side
money.
effects for it. There's side effects for everything, unfortunately. Because some
Well, there
people
is
too,
even with
yeah,
herbs and stuff, natural herbs, there are
yeah,
still side effects.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
they are. Yeah, I can watch for that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Not
forget
exactly what my experience. Yeah, my
your
experience.
experience. I
Not
forget dandelion. Does it drop the blood pressure? Like if you have low
Idaho, the
blood
only thing I can
pressure
tell you is I've never had any problems with it.
with
And
it?
I've been using this stuff for years.
Okay, I'll try it. Especially if it's helping you with what you have with the lupus.
Hmm.
I still wonder if that's where, if I'm pre-lupus, because they talk about that. How a lot of women who have fibro just haven't tested positive for the ANA and they have it.
Hmm.
It's
Not
just,
everyone who has lupus tests positive for the ANA neither.
yeah, I heard that's how I heard about it. The women on a
Uh,
board were talking
the
about,
doctors told me whenever they did the test that if it tests positive, you definitely know you have it. But just because it comes back a negative test doesn't mean you don't have it.
mm,
They
okay.
have
Mrs.
to
is
go. more by the criteria of your
The list.
symptoms and what's
Yeah.
going on. Yeah.
Mrs. is home, guys. I'm gonna
Oh,
bounce.
okay. All
Thanks
right,
for the
Bob.
Alrighty.
thanks
Good
for the
night,
live,
Thank
Bob.
you,
guys.
Mr. Bob. Take
Have a
care.
good night,
Peace out,
Bob.
everybody.
Yeah, take care.
Your daughter has lupus? Oh,
I go to a
Yeah.
university.
I
hospital.
heard about this lupus on Doc House MD.
Nice, Melinda. I'm glad.
I'm
She
sorry.
said she went to the university hospital. Sorry, Star. I was reading the one above
Oh, this
about
one?
her going. Yeah, that she can do some appointments and they don't charge her. The ones over the phone,
Yeah.
which is wonderful.
yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
it's like a research university hospital. Yeah.
hmm
Most of the hospitals that are attached to
Mm-hmm.
university do research and do some
Yeah,
free
that's
stuff.
how they are here. Most
Yeah,
of your
research
universities are
based.
teaching hospitals or
Mm-hmm.
research hospitals.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry to hear that about your daughter.
yeah, me too. Oh, had she recovered? I haven't heard of many people recovering
I've
from
never
lupus.
heard of anybody. Well, you can. It can go into remission. In fact,
Mm-hmm.
for women, a lot of times it goes into remission whenever you go through the change.
Interesting.
No, I wasn't
So
that
it's
lucky.
hormonal. There's a
Yeah.
hormonal component.
Yeah. Now, I will tell you something else I do because of lupus, because with lupus, most people with lupus are allergic to the ultraviolet rays in the sun.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it will cause you to break out in hives and stuff. You will get red, patchy inflammation that's almost a disc or a circle shape.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's your body's allergic to the ultraviolet rays in the sun.
Oh my
Now,
god. Okay. For
doctors
a
want to
Florida
scream.
girl, that's like you. Yep. That thing.
Yeah. Well, not everyone breaks out from it.
Oh, she
Yeah,
wasn't.
A lot
see,
of people
I'm
do.
sorry.
I'm looking at the
Oh,
Google
I'm
here.
so sorry, Melinda.
I'm so sorry, Melinda.
What's that? What did I miss?
She wasn't healed in the sense that we were talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that because
Yeah.
there was no cure for
Child
lupus.
should never die before their parent. I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah.
Big hugs.
Today makes 4 years.
Today is 4 years. Aw.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm glad you're
Today
in here
was
with us.
today was 43 years since my mom passed away.
And her favorite flower was orchids, and it just happened to be the day that I posted all my orchids that were
Yeah.
blooming. That was
Yeah,
kind
her
of
favorite
cool.
flower was orchids.
Mm.
But I
I
take
I have
this. It's a mineral.
Oh yeah, selenium.
selenium.
It's good for your
What should
thyroid.
I give to some of
Selenium
my
is
friends?
good for a lot of things. Selenium
Yeah.
will okay,
What?
when the big bad sea was going around,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
my oldest daughter works in a hospital and she worked one-on-one with patients with that.
Yeah.
This is the only thing she took. She never got it.
Well,
Really?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
do
Or
know,
yes,
like,
sir.
you can take
I'm sorry.
too much of it though
But
too. People have to take it according to the directions because you can get
yes,
toxicity from selenium.
yes, you do. But this here
Mm-hmm.
will keep your skin from reacting to the sun.
Wow. Okay.
Even if you don't have lupus, you can take this
Mm-hmm.
about 30 minutes before going out in the sun and you
Mm-hmm.
will not burn.
Oh.
Oh, I get sunburns most of the time, but I'm used to it. But I thought I was used to it.
Well, if you have Brazil nuts, it's in Brazil nuts too. If you can't get that,
Mhm. Yeah.
if you guys have Brazil nuts in India, like if you can't get the
What's that? Brazil nuts? Did you say
Brazil
Brazil?
nuts have selenium. Yeah, that's why you don't eat a lot of Brazil nuts because you can get
Uh-huh.
toxicity from that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I keep
know.
Brazil nuts in my freezer and I'll snack on them like a couple a
I
day.
gave this to one of these to a friend's daughter one time.
Mhm.
We met them at the lake and they wanted to go out on the boat and play on the lake. And her daughter was there and she was like, "Oh, Mom, I forgot my sunblock." Which I'll tell you
Mhm.
right now, sunblock is nothing but poison.
Yeah, it's chemicals you're putting all over yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're
Yeah.
probably giving yourself skin cancer putting that stuff on you.
Mhm.
But I gave her one of these. I told her to take one of these. And
Mhm.
she was, 'cause she was like, she's one of these really super fair complected people. And she was like,
Mhm.
I'll look like a lobster by the time we come back in. We were out there, out, especially if you're out on the water with the sun shining, it's like
Yeah.
it magnifies it. We were out there for almost 3 hours. And we come back in, and she went in and took a shower and changed clothes and come walking through the camper. And I was like, hold on a minute. I said, where's your sunburn at? She ran back to the bathroom and she was like looking in the mirror. She's like, I'm not
I believe
burned.
it.
I'm not burnt. I'm
That's
like,
Wow.
awesome.
exactly. And it's just a
That's very
simple
good.
mineral.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep.
And I like that brand, even though it's from Walmart. I've had really good results with Spring Valley, like
Yeah,
as far as
I've had pretty
digesting it.
good luck with it.
Yeah, like even I got stuff for my son from that brand, and I was so bummed they switched it up. It was like a melatonin with
Mm.
herbals in it, a
Hmm.
gummy. Worked perfect for him rather than getting him on drugs to get him to go to sleep because of the autism
Yeah.
and fetal alcohol.
Yeah.
So I was so sad when they split it and turned the botanicals into a pill you swallow. They didn't make it anymore as a gummy. So,
Hmm.
but he could digest it and it worked really well. And I even tried it and it was like, wow, that's really good. So,
Vitamin D is good, but you got to be careful with it. You also have to take it the proper way for it to work. Your body doesn't just
yeah,
digest and use vitamin D straight out of a
mm,
pill.
yeah. You need like D3, you need K and
You
magnesium
need K,
too.
yeah, you need K2 with it.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't take it. His better
It's,
half takes vitamins.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I take one that's already I've started taking vitamins that are for people who have had the gastric bypass kind of surgery
Mhm.
and things like that because of not having gallbladder. I tend to absorb them better, and the ones that are broken down into their core minerals rather than the chemical,
Yeah.
components that they try and sell us. Like I never realized that. I think it was if you don't have the true folate, can't absorb B12 properly to make your glutathione in your liver.
Hmm.
And glutathione is a heavy detoxer of the liver.
Hmm.
So never knew that. Never knew they were feeding us fake like folic
Yeah.
acid stuff, you know. Didn't know.
Hmm.
And I ran right to my B complex to check it. And
Got a
sure enough,
bin
it had
full.
the right one. It had the right one for people who have like
That's good.
the MTHFR. Um, it's a certain type of MTHFR gene. The way I get
We,
my
I get
oh, my
potassium.
dad used to do that. The low sodium B8. Yep. For his potassium. He did that because he would get those cramps that would wake you up in the middle of the night.
Hmm.
It would,
Bananas. Bananas are
I
good,
do
no?
bananas, yeah. I'll do a banana.
And custard apples.
Oh, I want a custard apple. Why? I can't believe you said that. I've
I
been
have
looking
two
for them.
uh, coming
What do
up.
Actually,
they taste like?
a
What do they
potato has
taste?
more
So good.
potassium than a banana does.
Yeah, I've
What?
heard that. I'm not great with potatoes. I have to be careful with potatoes and
I
Mustard
tomatoes.
is
can't be
really
around
best.
bananas.
Oh,
I'm
really?
seriously
No?
allergic to them.
Oh, that's
Oh.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
well,
made
at
yeah.
least
I'll
you're not in
raw
the
banana
start.
chips the other day.
It's really the only thing I know of in foods that I'm allergic to. But
Didn't
yeah,
know
I'll
that.
start breaking out real bad in hives, and my throat will start swelling shut.
Come to India, Duncan.
goodness.
Why? You gonna kill me with a banana?
No, things might change. Probably this climate might suit you. You might lose all the allergies.
Oh, the climate, yeah.
That's what
Oh
happened to
yeah,
one of my uncle.
She'd have
He
to have
went
a
to
case.
Australia
oh
and
So,
yeah.
bathed in that Australian river
Oh
water,
gosh,
ocean water.
it's 49 degrees out, and I don't know if you can see my fingers or not. I can smash
um,
them and they stay in because of a lack of circulation.
oh, oh
Oh
my
my God.
goodness. Do you
And,
do any
and,
of the dry
and it
brushing?
It's 49 degrees.
Uh,
Oh, I am
Is it
forever
what?
rubbing
49
and
degrees.
massaging my fingers. Well, it's 49 outside. It's not in the house, but my body is like my body feels the outside temperature, not the
oh,
inside
okay.
temperature. It's
49
crazy.
Fahrenheit, huh? Okay.
I'm like a
That's like 9
thermometer.
degrees Celsius. Man,
I
that's
can tell
cold.
you. Oh no, that's the warmest it's been in a few days.
9 degrees Celsius is warmer. I would freeze. I can't even pee just thinking about it. Like it
Oh,
Yeah.
freeze me.
oh heavens, we're going down to like what is it, 17 tomorrow night?
Today is 17th, 16th.
No, we're going down to 17 degrees
Oh,
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Yeah,
Fahrenheit.
going down. Okay. Oh,
I don't
Yeah.
know
going
what
down.
that is
Oh my
Celsius.
goodness, no.
Yeah.
That would
That's
be -8. Ah, no,
yeah.
no, 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 no. I'm gonna stay in sun. I'll just build a spaceship and live there in the space where I get some sun. you know,
Oh,
not
that's
gonna
me. I
be.
love my son. I
Yeah.
need my son. My cells need recharge now. It's been
Yeah.
a long winter.
That was one thing I used to do that I don't do anymore, and that was I was
You know
always in the
what?
sun.
Before when we lived on the other side of the state,
Mhm.
one of my best friends was my hairdresser. But I used to go to her beauty shop all the time and tan. I mean, I would tan 2 and 3 times a week.
Oh my gosh.
And I have
You would,
Why?
nothing.
like, microwave yourself in the
Why?
bed?
Why do
Yeah.
you people like tanning? I don't understand.
Honestly, in the wintertime, oh my God, it feels so
It feels
good.
really good.
It's like
Yeah.
an
It feels good.
infrared
Oh, okay.
heat that just
Yeah, it
really
feels really good.
penetrates into your bones. But
Mhm.
I take
Yeah.
the selenium so I don't break out. Also, what do doctors do when you're allergic to stuff? They give you
Give medicines.
shots. They give you
Mm.
allergy shots to get your body used to it.
Yeah, with a little bit of it in the
Honey, if
shot.
Yeah.
I would tan 2 and 3 times a week and
Yeah,
all winter long. And then come spring, I wouldn't break out when I go out in the sun.
because your skin was had the base tan and it was used to it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Hmm.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah,
I mean,
I thought
don't
it
get me
was the
wrong,
medication.
doctors would scream at me for doing that. And I'm like, no, I know my body better than you do. I
Yeah.
live with this.
Always. Yeah. Always. I agree. Homestead Aquarius, if you make roti thick enough, you could slap somebody in the face without touching the person.
What?
46 there.
If you pick up roti, what?
If you
Say that
make
again?
roti thick enough, thick,
Oh, thick.
yeah,
Thick.
thick and long, you could actually slap somebody with it without touching the person's face because most of them don't wash their faces. And, you know,
Ew,
when you
ew.
I wouldn't want to
slap
slap
some
that.
common sense into that because they come and pee near my fence or on my
Mm.
fence.
Yeah, he needs
I
something.
get angry at that.
Yeah,
They do that.
you
On
do. You
purpose.
need something. You need those like the old, like I said, the medieval. They used to do like those cross sections that later on became our barbed wire. The idea for barbed wire
Oh,
came
I
from
yeah.
that.
have the barbed wire, but humans, you know
I
what they do?
know.
They
Yeah.
remove the skirt, put that on the barbed wire,
Mhm.
and put their foot down and break it down. Come
Yeah.
inside, pee, and
Well,
go out.
then you need. That's what I'm saying. Then you need that whole barrier of the sticks that are all sharpened, different
On the
directions.
other
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, all different directions. Like it's so they can't step over it. They can't put a
Yeah.
cloth over a big spike coming at them. One
That's
misstep.
some.
Oopsie. Oopsie.
Yeah, we have a
They're big
cobra
You have
birds.
coming too,
freckles.
Homestead
They
Aquarius.
cry and stuff. And
I know. It's so hard.
it is
I
very
don't
We
know
hard.
what I
actually
would
made
do
it to
either.
60 degrees today. Tomorrow's all
60
downhill
degrees.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
75
and
degrees is good.
Ryan Hall, is it Ryan Hall? He was saying
Uh-huh.
there's
Yeah.
another huge wave of it coming.
Yeah, and we're
Cold
right in the
blast.
middle of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're looking at storms tomorrow and temperatures dropping throughout the day.
And our friend Passamaquoddy lost electricity for the whole day. Like I think it was
Oh,
last
because of
night.
the snowstorm,
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
It was a tree that took out her
the power line.
electricity. They had to
Yeah.
rewire.
Oh,
But
Yeah, it can.
I worry about those people up there because that's where it's going. If that one big storm happens, it's
Yeah.
going right up the northeast.
Yeah. What we're
She's in
gonna
New
get
Hampshire.
is thunderstorms.
mm-hmm.
And they're saying tornadoes, possible tornadoes south of us.
Yeah, that's scary. I saw that too, that there might be. Mhm.
Where are you, Duncan?
I'm in Missouri.
Missouri.
I'm about
Mhm.
50 miles south of Kansas City, Missouri. I'm
Okay.
almost
Kansas.
right in the middle. I'm almost right in the middle of the country.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
that's where Gear's Missouri too.
Mhm.
Oh, really?
Or he calls it misery sometimes.
That's what I call it. It's misery.
Yeah, it's misery.
Missouri?
That's
Why?
what I've heard people call it.
Misery.
It's
Let me
funny
put
though,
it
a lot
this
of
way.
people go
We
ahead. Go ahead.
have some of the coldest winters. I mean,
Mhm.
winters can be very brutal. Um, summers are extremely hot and humid here. I mean, it's like constant, one extreme or the other.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah,
Missouri.
yeah.
So
2
then when
years
you
ago,
guys, mhm.
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say when you guys go into spring, is it a big blast of pollen everywhere or?
Oh, yeah, yeah. We
Yeah.
don't have spring as much as we used to.
Mhm. Goes
You're
straight
about
into
3
summer.
hours from me then, Gear.
Mhm. Davis is from
Are
Indiana.
you on the east side of the state or are you down south?
50s highs, 50s highs, lows.
Oh, there you
Yes,
go.
south.
You live here too, Idaho, Garden Girl? That can't be.
Mm.
Why is your name
No,
Idaho?
she's talking about the highs, what the weather will be
Oh,
where she
Absolutely.
where she lives. Okay.
Yeah, where I live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, our winter was so extreme that we had minus 35 wind chills.
Oh my g
That is in
I'm
Fahrenheit again?
yes,
Yes.
I would
Oh
die.
my goodness, that
And
would be.
Yep,
Let me
I
check
would
in
die.
Celsius.
I believe
Minus.
Southern Indiana gets cold because I know Courtney gets cold up in Ohio.
oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
Indiana's like off towards the
Yeah,
west
it's
of
east, I
Ohio.
It's
think.
almost minus
Is that-
37 degrees. I,
Yeah.
I don't have. I never seen a freezer as cold as that in India.
Yeah. Well, let me put it this way. It was minus 35 was cold enough that even with the wood stoves going, I had my dog's water bowl sitting about a foot and a half from the wood stove, and it still had a skift of ice over it in the morning,
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
oh, oh.
sitting
How
in the
Oh,
how
I
house.
do you live?
Yeah.
don't know how
I
you.
Don't you
lost
go out?
I
Like
lost
you don't
I
travel?
lost my big toenails that year
Oh, that's horrible,
because of the
Duncan.
cold.
That is
Yeah.
scary, Duncan.
Yeah.
That's really scary.
That is so
Right on the
scary.
river in Kentucky.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Yeah, we have
Okay.
friends.
So you're south of well, actually southeast technically of me, dear.
And
Fishes, you and I are the happiest
oh, I
company.
know. We're so blessed, right? Like,
Really, oh my goodness.
Oh, believe me, I wish I
Oh,
could live where it was warm all year.
I'd be wrapped like a hot dog, man, like a corn dog if I lived like up there, rolling in blanket
Honey,
and
this
putting.
extreme cold is why I don't sleep in the winter. I
I
am
know
up
you're
all
always
night
loading up your fire.
keeping
mm,
3 wood stoves going.
Oh,
oh
I
my
didn't know it
goodness.
was 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I have one in the living room, one in the library, and then I have my wood cook stove in the kitchen.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want to move to other place or do you have plans to
I
move?
would if I could afford it, but my husband has a really good job here. It's the only reason we're
Mm,
here.
same reason why we're kind of stuck where we are at
Yeah.
25 years
You
of
are
the
in
same.
Florida. You are
He wouldn't find another
happy.
job that pays that good
Same,
Okay.
further
same with
south.
us. Yeah. My husband didn't go to college and he basically worked his way up in the company. So, and this company pays better than the other companies in South Florida. So
That's
we're kind of,
talent, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, Melinda,
Mhm.
I stay cold almost all the time.
Mm.
Kentucky. You have fried chicken there. Is it free for you people? People who live in Kentucky?
Yeah,
How
right.
they
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I don't know how they would stay open.
Uh,
Everybody'd be like, I live in
called
Kentucky.
Kentuckians.
I'm just coming from Kentucky to get some chicken. I hear it's free for us. Oh no, I lost my driver's license. Everybody be faking the worst Kentucky accents.
Wind chill is bad. It's bad. Wind chill.
Yeah, the wind chill used to get bad in PA when I
okay.
was there.
I probably need to get off of here. I told you I just wanted to come up
All
for a
right,
minute to
girlfriend.
explain about the aloe vera
Thank
detox.
you. And the selenium. Those were great tips.
Yeah. Oh, that
Selenium.
one.
That's what I'm
Got
gonna
me.
start. I'm gonna stop using that sunscreen lotion and stuff that I got.
And try the selenium.
Oh yeah,
Good.
that
Yeah,
stuff is just chemicals. It'll cause cancer. You really don't want to put that stuff on your skin. It's bad for you.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Selenium
Thanks.
is much better.
Yeah.
Thank
And
I'll
you.
check out.
selenium works a lot like the same as zinc as
Mm-hmm.
far as any of your viruses and stuff. It is a T cell protector.
Oh,
He
okay.
said.
And if
Cool.
if these viruses can't attack your T cells, then they'll leave and go away, which is how it protects it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
That's
that part. That's good. I like this kind of information about my body to learn about it because I wish they taught us more in school about this body we're supposed to take with us,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, I'm
like made it relatable. Biology
still
was never
Hmm.
super relatable.
Yeah, it does. Better than
down by the
math.
Mexican border and you're in Idaho now. I'd be freezing to death after growing up there.
Yeah, it took 3 years for our body to use it. Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't think mine would. Hello, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
That's a new name, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Flaherty.
Okay.
All
Well, I'm
right.
gonna get off of here.
Okay.
Let you
Yeah, I'm
take
gonna
it.
go soon too. It's
Thank you for
2:12
coming up.
a.m.
Thank you for the information, Laurie.
Bye,
Take care.
Brenda. Thank you.
Alrighty. Oh, y'all are welcome. It's
Take care, Duncan.
just things I found out years ago and been doing for years.
Yeah. Thank God. I'm
Yeah.
glad you
All
did.
right. Bye bye.
Bye, hun.
Bye.
Guys, check out Brenda's channel too and saw her videos. She was one of the first people I ever saw plant ginger.
She didn't post any videos, anything recently, but she has some videos. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a history of videos. She was on like one of the first couple people I met on YouTube in live. Yeah, it's getting past mine too, Melinda. It was nice for you to come in. I'm sorry you didn't bring us all down. I'm sorry you're having that's a rough night for you. So I hope you have sweet dreams and stay blessed and that your health improves.
Hey, Laurie and
Oh,
Flaherty.
I agree, Homestead Aquarius. I like that idea. Our bodies and lives should come with a manual at birth. That would be better.
Good night, Davis. I think
And
what did he say?
go back up more. It's the one up.
Yeah. Okay. Bodies and lives should come with a
19.
manual. That would be better. Uh, I think that's the reason why humans give birth at 9 months and not at 18 months like animals.
Ugh. When they sent me
Because
home.
yeah, 18 months of the human birth time is when the animals give birth to their young ones. They already have the fight and flight syndrome and not syndrome, the active
Hmm.
stuff come
Hmm.
out. But humans, they cannot fend for themselves, but
Yep.
animals do right after their birth.
Yeah, right out of birth. Yeah, a lot of them right out of
The
their
manuals
mothers.
are our parents and the good book whom we don't follow actually. Fishes! Is my internet dead? Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Say something in the chat. Say something in the chat. Everybody's talking to themselves.
I don't know.
What happened?
My Wi-Fi just crashed, so I'm gonna have to go. It's low, like something crashed it.
Oh, okay. Because I thought I was dead, and I was like, "Oh, what's happening?" No.
I thought you were too until I saw my Wi-Fi. But have a
Yeah.
good night, and this was great. I'm
Okay.
glad you did
Yeah.
it. I'm
Thank
glad
you
you
for
did.
coming up, Fishes.
Yeah,
Take
it
care.
was fun. Thanks for having me. All right, bye guys. See you later.
Bye. Something, something. What's that? Something, something. Gear. So let's see. I said hi to Laurie. Good night to Duncan. I did. Oh, Melinda also is leaving. Okay, take care, Melinda. So I might as put out there. I have actually had. Uh, okay, I'm really sorry to hear that, Melinda Davis. I hope you find some comfort. Um, we'll pray. I'll pray. I'm a Christian, so I'll pray about it. I pray for you. Predators start out more helpless. Yes, but not as worse as humans. I'm sorry to hear that. I can see you. Thank you. As parents don't have operators manual for being parents. Well, that's why we have God, and He's the one who He's putting out there, telling us from time to time. But we keep killing His servants and burning books. So the manuals are already gone. They are there. We're not understanding them properly. Something, something, gear. I'm so sorry, says Duncan. Oh, she's in the chat. Okay. Yes, I hear her. See you, Duncan. Good night, fishes. I see you and hear Idea says. Good night, Carol. Something in the chat. Oh, okay. I said, say something in the chat. Okay. Gear, you're funny. Good night, Gear. That's right. Daya says Li. Okay, good. Awesome. You want to come up, Gear? Or Homestead Aquarius? You want to come up? If nobody's going to come up, then I'm going to end this live stream and go do some gardening. My chickens laid some eggs, so I had to collect them as well. And I need to sign up on the lemon orange tomato website. I have to see that video again, and I'll sign up on that. Um, then I had to go through that rules. There is a video about rules on that website. You can check that itself. So I have to watch that. I'll do that. This was good. It's midnight for you guys, but thank you for all coming up. There's 7 people in the chat. Thank you all for coming in, participating, talking, chatting, and basically communicating, I guess. Yeah. Take care. I'm going to end the stream. It's almost noon here. 10 minutes to noon, 11:48. So that's 12 minutes to noon. Um, it's not so sunny outside. I can see some clouds. We are expecting some rains in the afternoon. Hopefully it rains because I don't want to water my plants again. I already did that in the morning. I had to do it twice a day nowadays because of summer. Um, it's getting dry, really dry. I can see the earth crack here and there. Yes, gear. Hey, homestead Aquarius. How late your plan on going? Oh, I thought it was like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes maximum. Because it's noon and my butt is stuck to the chair. I no longer feel the chair, so I think I should get up. Seriously, I'm sorry I'm like saying that on YouTube, but yeah, it's stuck and I can't feel. So I had to feel something. I'll get up and walk around, do some chores, and be there. I'll plan some more live streams in my evening, so it'll be your morning. Um, your early mornings. So if you could come, then please do come. I'll plan ahead right now so they can have the notification in your on my channel for you. The timings are all 12:19 a.m. there, Idaho. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's midnight. Homestead, okay. You're on John Sim. Please stay in the chair. Don't garden it. Since, I'll do gardening. I asked some of my friends to do some gardening also. Lots of land. They have like 2 acres, 3 acres of land. They're not doing anything on that. Um, I asked a few of them to start growing something there, but people are lazy, with their phones and their computers and games and whatnot. Well, it needs interest. We can push people. It's their wish, I guess. Plan something, even if it's some froggies. All right. Take care. Bye. Have a great night, everybody. Sleep well with wonderful dreams. And when you wake up in the morning, I'll be there with another stream. Take care. Bye bye.